have that one. Let me check real quick. I think I have that one. Let me check real quick. My computer will actually open.
Oh, no, wrong.
My computer will actually open. Fucking shit. Why is my computer going
nice
so
shirt.
fucking slow?
Nice shirt, Tyler.
Thanks, man.
Long time ago. This is the story of a group of ragtag bandits marauding their way through a crazy dungeon of nonsense and goofballery. And this is how they die. Brewbarian happy hour. Are we live?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Brewbarian Happy Hour, the podcast, Twitch stream. Nope, none of that. This is just Brewbarian Happy Hour, the Dungeons and Dragons show. My name's Reed. I'm here joined today, as always, by my co-hosts, Tyler,
Hi.
Greg,
Hello.
Scott,
How's it going?
Sleepy Leon, and your Dungeon Master for the evening, Dane.
What's up, everybody?
Hola.
I just sent pictures to you, Tyler.
Oh, thank you.
Are they naked pigs?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. This is a Dungeons and Dragons podcast where we play Dungeons and Dragons. Sometimes we drink beer. Apparently, we're not drinking beer. Oh, Greg's got a beer. Greg, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Wolf Picker Experimental IPA from Odell Brewing Company.
Ooh,
Was drinking the same thing a couple weeks back.
hardcore.
Fantastic.
Wolf Picker.
Yeah, dude. So this IPA is focused on strata hops.
Strata.
Yeah, it's very fruity, very floral. Strata hops bring notes of grapefruit, peach, and mango. And this is a fantastic beer. That's why I bought it again. Yeah, I believe I gave it a 9 last time, and I stand by that 9. 9 brewberries, because it's fucking fantastic.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
Smooth, easy drinking, really just crisp.
I'm not drinking a beer, but I have a man bun.
I see that.
Cool.
Good old scarf, too.
And a scarf.
Scarving it up there.
Oh, yeah. This
Gonna
is
be
this is
Scurvy
it.
boy.
I didn't have any furs to
Yeah, throw
wear.
that
I
other one in
wanted-
there for you.
I've been well.
Aw, it's so cute.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I've been all
Look at-
about
look
the
at
Game
that.
of Thrones. I wanted.
Look how cute that is.
Yeah.
It's Game of Thrones time, you know? It's that time of season again.
GOT.
For the last time ever.
Time. GOTT. Got.
Last season. It's crazy. I cry every day thinking about it. But
Do you cry while you're watching it?
I pause it to cry when I realize.
Because it's such long bouts of crying.
It's very
Just-
long episodes, so you have to
grief.
pause it halfway through to cry.
Yeah.
Speaking of long episodes, that was the longest I've ever sat at a movie theater for my entire life.
What?
Endgame.
Endgame,
How long is it?
3 hours and 1 minute.
Jesus.
That's too much. Now I'm probably not going to go see it
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for it to.
Yeah,
and watch it in
we
like
got
3
there
sittings.
at 10:15.
Oh, fuck.
We left at 1:25.
That's
That's
too long.
for a movie.
It was torture. About halfway through, I was like, "Okay, hurry up."
That's 2 movies.
Yes.
I hate it.
Or
I don't- I don't know.
one Lord of the Rings movie.
Yeah, I like
Exactly.
longer movies. Like,
Yeah, but I feel like Lord of the Rings did it really well. Like,
they
Yeah,
did,
they
but
did.
they still left out so much.
Yeah.
Like, they should have done more than 3
In order
movies.
for you to watch Infinity War and Endgame together, you would have to have 6 hours of your life dedicated to watch part 1 and part
Yeah.
2 together.
that's crazy.
It's crazy. That's
I
insane.
personally like long movies, though. I hate that, like, recently, in the past, like, 10 years, it seems like most movies that come out are under an hour and a half. It's
I'm
just
down
like,
with that.
fuck, like, people can't hold their attention long enough.
No, I
to
got really
have-
bad ADD. And a 3-hour movie, I would be drunk halfway through and then hungover by the end.
Yeah.
It's too much.
I drank 1 beer. I got a 22-ounce beer, and I was done in, like, 15 minutes. I was like, fuck. And I finished my popcorn in, like, the first, like, hour, and I was like, cool, and I'm ready to go. And then there's 2 more hours to go.
Yeah, they should have in-flight meals, and there needs to be 2 of them. And you start with breakfast and then have lunch by the end of the movie.
Flight meal.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
long.
did you hear about the thing Alamo Drafthouse was doing where they were showing all, like, what was that,
Oh
like,
yeah.
25 Marvel movies or however many there are?
22.
22. They were showing all of them back to back. I think tickets were like $150 or $200, but it was supposed to last over 2 days long. It was like 49 hours or something.
Why
or
would you do that?
53 hours or some shit?
It's too much.
They were almost sold out. I heard about it and looked it up that day, and there was only like 8 seats left.
What?
Yeah, that was fucking
8
crazy.
seats, so that means a bunch of people in diapers right
Seriously,
next
like
to you.
I don't know how you'd be
Bunch
able
of
to do that.
nerds
I mean, at
shitting
least
their
the
By the
chairs
end
are
of it,
comfy.
it just have to smell horrible.
At least they're the comfy
it'd be
chairs
awful.
that like lean back and shit, so you can sleep. But goddamn, yeah,
Ain't no
that's-
chair
people
that
not taking
comfortable.
showers for 2 days.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
just sitting in there, just the smell of popcorn and sticky soda pop.
Yeah.
just get to
Fuck.
you after a while.
Yeah, just a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, all
eating
you have
candy,
to eat is just like
popcorn,
fucking
soda.
hot dogs, popcorn, candy, soda.
If they're gonna keep doing
greasy
shit like
food.
this,
Well,
because it
I-
seems
well,
like
I showering
it's
for 2
Alamo
days.
Drafthouse, so they do have real food.
seems
and
like
beer
every
and shit,
big
but-
series that ends, they do this. Like Star Wars, I bet it'll happen for that. They need to start incorporating like a section of the theater for a few treadmills. So like astronauts, you need to get up and move a little bit. You can't just be floating
Another
around
area
all
that
the
has
time.
showers, so you can
Yeah.
still clean yourself. and-
Exactly. You're gonna get a fucking
Are you
bed sore.
proposing that astronauts would be going to these marathons?
No, astronauts need to strap themselves into a treadmill or their muscles will decompose. Same with nerds in the movie theater.
2,872 minutes.
Holy
Atrophy.
shit.
The reason they strap themselves in is so because there's no gravity, so they have to stay on the treadmill.
Yeah.
But the reason they have to exercise is because there's no gravity. So
And the reason we need to strap them in at the
but
movie
that doesn't
theater,
happen after 2 days of inactivity.
we need to strap them in the movie theater
Muscular
because of
dystrophy
nerd
doesn't
willpower.
even- it takes like weeks, like a couple weeks.
And
at
how
least to do any
The kind of people that
starts.
are buying these tickets, what do you think their muscles are like? I think they're already dystrophied.
Atrophied.
That's
Yes.
retarded, dude.
Muscular dystrophy is what it is.
I guess muscular dystrophy and atrophy are two different things.
Somebody wrote an article on it on Rolling
Bed
Stone.
sores.
Well, I guess, no, not really. They're
About
kind of-
the
they're same
marathon?
exact-
Bed sores are no joke, though.
Yeah, have you ever had them?
Nope, because I've never done one of those movie marathons.
You wouldn't get bed sores.
Not with that
2
attitude.
days? Not with that attitude. You wouldn't get them. Not with that attitude.
Gotta have the right attitude. Nothing bad will happen.
Exactly. Nothing
All right.
bad.
So who else is drinking stuff?
Are you drinking stuff, Scott?
Yeah.
What are you
I
drinking,
have-
Scott?
Massive feedback,
I
buddy.
have a Lift Bridge by Kiwi Knot Brewing Company. It
Kiwana.
is a brown ale. An American brown, rich with hints of chocolate and caramel, and a mild hop finish.
Carmen,
How you feeling about that? Oh,
I don't know yet.
Not
I'm
yet.
Just popping
All right.
it open now and doing the pour.
oh yeah, the pour.
Gotta do it in slow motion. Slow motion pour.
Get your liquid. Get it up in ya. Get it in ya. Get it up in ya. Syringe ya. Get it in ya, yeah. Drink it down. Pour it up.
Wow, this is quite the write-up.
How'd that pour go, Scott?
Quite the write-up.
Where'd Scott go?
I don't know. Scott
We lost him halfway through the
Do we do a
pour.
squat, Scott?
Squat?
I,
Squat?
I can't talk.
Where's Squat?
We lost him halfway through the pour.
Uh-oh.
We
Bring
ain't got
Scott. Bring Scott back. Call
We ain't
Scott
got
back.
Squat.
We lost him. Scott down.
We don't
Scott
have,
down.
We don't have Squat, guys. We
Call
don't
Scott
have
back.
Squat.
Oh, it's probably because that commercial's playing. It just cut Scott out.
Okay.
What happened to you?
Scott's back.
There we go.
Oh.
I'm back.
There you are. Oh, and the pour is over. Did you taste it? What's it like?
Not yet. Let's go for that.
What kind of mouthfeel does it have?
Do you think this thing unspins or something? You think I would just break it?
Just
I think you
snap
break it.
on
Why do you need to spin it?
Wow.
Just
I don't
wondering
know
if
how
I
to-
could take a few of them
I don't
out.
know how to describe this. This is just
I think
amazing.
there are too many beads.
Amazing.
Is it like an orgasm in the mouth?
Oh yeah.
Like a milkshake of beer?
Aw, shit.
Kinda. And it's got a little bit of bitter bite to it, but it's not overpowering.
Huh.
And I think I might be able to taste the caramel in it.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh yes, baby.
Malty.
So
It looks very
Yeah.
dark.
I think I would give that a tenner.
Damn.
Wow.
What
There
kind
aren't
of
a
beer
lot
is
of
that? A
tens.
stout?
Time to flick
It was a brown
like
ale.
Oh, brown ale?
Brown ale.
Oh, okay.
Brown ale. An American brown rich with hints of chocolate and caramel and a mild hop finish.
Okay.
And it is Liftbridge by Keeping Out Brewing Company.
Nice.
Scott, you have
10.
feedback, buddy.
That's good.
Oh, that's... yeah. Let me lower the monitor real quick. Alright, how's that?
I think it's good.
Alright, yeah, I'm not wearing headphones today.
Oh, that's probably why.
So yeah, this is the second tenor I've had from Keeping The other is Borealis Brew. Coffee amber ale.
And that was the beer portion of Brewbarian Happy Hour. I see a lot of old candy over there. What's going on with that?
Yeah, Mom brought a bunch of Easter candy over for
Nice.
people to eat or take.
That's good.
Greg's looking at some guy outside.
I thought it was Leon, maybe.
Bark at him.
Whitey Park's so far away, but it's not Leon.
Get him, Greg. Or Leon. No, Greg, yeah.
What are you guys? Someone go get him.
Yeah.
Oh, Scott, you should remember that I'm the one with the long hair. Me, Leon.
Yeah.
Just remember him as the one who always shows up.
Yeah. Leon's the sleepy one.
He's-
Greg's
yeah,
the
Leon's a sleeper.
long-haired one.
Sleeper cell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, Kim is in the chat. What's up?
Hey,
Maracas for
Kim,
you,
how
my
you doing?
friends.
So, you guys remember what happened last time?
Yep.
Last time on the Brewbarian Happy Hour.
Stuff happened.
Yeah.
Monsters got killed.
We met a new person.
Yep.
But was that last time that we met the new person? Was that the time from before?
Who was the new person?
You brought some?
His character.
I'm bringing it.
No, that was time before.
I'm the only
Oh yeah.
Last time
Yeah.
I was not here.
Yeah, last time you weren't here, but the time before
Not
you were
drinking this
here. And that's when we
I'm
met.
healthy this week too. I'm on anti.
Let me see if I can
Lentil.
remember the name. Alejandro Sicario El Matador? Did I get that right?
He's got to
Greg?
grab his character sheet first.
Yep.
What did he say?
Alejandro.
Was he talking to me?
Yeah, he was guessing your character's name.
What did he guess?
I don't remember.
What did you
It's a
say,
long,
Scott?
it's a long ass name.
Scott, what did you say?
Alejandro Sicario El Matador?
No, my name is Alejandro El Sicario Matador.
Oh.
Well, I
You
know
are
L,
putting the L
Close
in the
enough.
wrong place, my friend.
L is the, so it's Alejandro the what?
The hitman killer or the killer hitman?
Oh yeah.
Not really sure.
No, we were actually talking about it today. I was gonna
Yeah.
go buy some.
He's not really sure. He doesn't know.
I didn't have time.
Close
You know
enough.
Spanish is. I
Do you
don't know
want
how
me to
they
draw
mix
it
up
out
their
for you like a
adjectives.
printer?
I don't know. I only know 2 languages: English and bad English.
Nice. What about Pig Latin?
Nope.
One?
I could never figure that out.
One on the egg.
You just put an A at the end of every word.
You take the first letter of the word and put it at the end and add a Y.
Kimon knows
okay.
It's like
English
the
and
word Latin
French.
is add and way.
Yeah.
It's really dumb.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I can't figure that out. I have trouble trying to learn new languages. I can learn a few words, but that's it.
Oh, I'm prematurely playing this jam. We need to.
I mean, I
seems
know
to be the
enough
last time on.
Spanish to tell people that my Spanish sucks.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Do you want to give a
Attempts.
recap, Scott? Because I know you know the recap.
Do you remember what happened last time, Scott?
I remember you guys fought a clay person.
Oh yeah, the clay golem.
Yeah.
All right, you give an epic description of what happened, and I'll play a song for it.
Name. He's cute.
Oh wait, let's see here. There was a treasure chest, I think,
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm looking up that room now.
and oh wait, no, that wasn't the treasure chest. I thought it was. Okay, it was the one before.
Yeah, it was the
where,
golem pit.
Where actually Leon got an item that got him possessed by a god.
Oh yeah. A cop has one of the trickster gods inside of him now.
Actually, I've got the trickster god, and Leon's got another god.
I think you guys are the only ones that have the gods inside of you now.
Yeah.
No one else has encountered them yet. But yeah, you guys were in. So you made it through that one room that had all the floating platforms in it,
Yeah.
and the gust of wind,
Yeah,
and then
that's
after
really
that,
fun.
you went up the stairs into the other room that had the clay golem in it, and you guys fought that and killed it. But there was like a pit that the golem was in, and it teleported up when Hoppy Mouthfeel interacted with one of the statues, and then it ended up fighting you guys. But the treasure chest is still down at the bottom, but there's something above the pit that's blocking you from getting down in there, so you gotta figure it out. Here's what the room looked like. I think it was like this. Yeah. So you guys came in from over here. The treasure chest is down here. The golem was down below it. There were the 2 statues on either side of the pit, and then one platform where a statue would sit down at the south, but there's nothing there.
Oh, I don't know if we tried. That's where we ended, right?
Yeah. So last time we ended with you guys killing the golem that was in there, but the treasure chest is still, as far as you know, inaccessible down at the bottom of the pit. But you do
Would
know
the answer?
that the golem teleported up from the bottom of the pit to the level you guys are on when Hoppy Mouthfeel interacted with one of the statues.
All right. And that's back in the other room, right?
No, that's in the same room. So here's the room right here. You guys came in through this door on this side. And then there's the two statues right there above the pit, which is what this smaller square is. And then the treasure chest is down at the bottom of the pit. So there's the two statues there. This is the one that Hoppy interacted with.
Did anybody
And
touch
then
the
there's
other statue?
Platform down here that doesn't have a statue on it.
Did anybody touch the other statue?
No.
I wanted to go touch the other
Kendra's
statue.
going to.
Now, is this the pit that is going down through this entire
No.
dungeon? No, this is a new pit.
Yeah, this is a different one.
I walk out from
Oh,
hallway.
yeah, this is
and
the
say,
one. So here, I'm going to read the description of the room again.
I'm back.
So it's a 15-foot wide, 15-foot deep pit dominates this chamber. At the bottom of the pit, an 8-foot tall clay figure stands motionless beside a stone treasure chest. That was the clay golem that was already killed. So there isn't the clay figure down there. It's just the chest.
Right.
A silver key hangs from a cord around the figure's neck. I think someone grabbed that. I don't remember who grabbed it, though. Two 9-foot tall stone statues stand atop plinths on either side of the pit. A third plinth stands at the south wall. Can't talk. A third plinth against the south wall stands empty. One of the statues depicts a hooded and bearded male figure with his left hand held high, index finger pointed up. The other portrays an armored male knight with his gauntleted right hand extended, its palm facing inward toward the knight.
No, that's me. You're that guy.
Kima says, this is why you should have a battle map, guys.
Yeah, I know.
We're talking about maps today, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean,
We
right
did
now
for a
our
while.
setup on our table, we have this thing that has all our microphones and cameras attached to it in the middle that kind of prevents here. I don't know if you
We're
can
waiting
see
for
it.
him to come up with two-sided TVs.
What we need to do, we need to get a little
this thing.
a little easel right here with a map on it, and then you can just point at it with a laser pointer, and we'll have a
that
camera
too.
right on that.
That'd be super smart.
I don't know why this camera's all blurry, but
Or a TV.
Shit.
Or
I mean, eventually we'll probably figure something else out to where we'll
we
have a
do
map.
the sunken desk where we have a little ship.
See, that would be cool
just
to
go
actually build a
Staples
custom
and buy those
table.
one by
Can we
one
do it in
grid.
here still?
Sure.
Can we? Why don't we just cut out the center
Like
of this
a
table and
big
then drop
graph
it down?
paper for presentations.
Sure.
True, the table's not really
Just
worth
get-
anything. It's kind of a fuck.
Yeah, we can just get like some felt and wrap it around the inner part that we
Yeah.
drop down.
I mean, that would take like 5 hours tops.
Wow.
Next weekend?
Sure.
All right.
Let's do it next week. I'll
Yeah.
bring a table saw.
Handy boy weekend.
We'll
Wait,
build a,
no,
Well, and then like we can leave. Then the inside part, that,
handyman,
the inside part that's dropped
handyman.
down, but this like
we're
same
giving out
level.
handies.
We can
Yeah.
even-
Contractor,
well, and then, like,
contracting.
leave a little bit of a lip that we can just attach the microphone arms to, and just have those coming out of the table.
And
So
just
that'd
print
kinda
little one by
Keep
one
those out of the
tokens.
way.
Yep. I like it.
But then yeah, we can have we'll actually be able to have maps and stuff. All right, yeah. So we're gonna get a table with maps.
You convinced
Next
us.
weekend.
We're getting maps.
I don't know. I just want to do a project anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, we need a good woodworking project. We need to.
Wood,
we need to work our wood. Wait. Good. We need.
into submission.
So what happens
Maybe I'll
when?
set up a donation goal on Twitch
Jesus was a
after I get the Elgato Stream Deck,
Hell
so
yeah.
I can come out there.
The cat.
Hell yeah! Donation to get Scott out here to help us figure out technical things.
Only $1,000.
That's how much it costs to get there? Here from there?
Let's see here, about $400 for the plane ticket, and I want to have a little bit of spending money.
True.
Yeah.
Have to look for
what
some
happens when we
deals.
touch the other statue?
You're just gonna touch it.
Skendra is. right?
Right.
Just this other character is not my character.
Kendra,
I'll
you
volunteer
said you
this
wanted to
character.
go touch the statue, did you not?
I thought he did.
Is he frozen? No.
Scott, can you hear us?
Yeah.
I've been talking to you.
Oh.
You are
I
Kendra.
thought you were still talking to them.
Is your character Kendra?
Yeah, my character's Ken.
Dra.
Kendra.
Yeah.
Okay. So I said Kendra is going to go touch the statue, right? Referring to you in the third person?
Yes, Kendra is gonna go check out the other statue.
So the west
And
statue.
Yep.
So you're just gonna touch it. You're not gonna like move it or anything.
I guess I could try moving it.
Okay. So when you walk up to it, you notice that it looks like the statues rotate. Either one way or the other way.
What was its original like rotation? Was it facing inward toward the pit or away from the pit?
Let me look and see real quick. Hang
Whichever
on.
direction it was originally facing, I'm gonna turn it 180 degrees.
Cameras are shaking.
Yeah, it doesn't say which way they start off facing.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna say that they were both originally facing into
Too
the
intense
pit.
for this.
Rest of China?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So,
turn it
yeah.
180 degrees.
I can't hear him over
I
the
can't hear
play.
shit either.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
I was really into it.
So sorry, Scott. What were you saying?
I'm gonna turn the statue 180 degrees.
Which direction? Clockwise or counterclockwise?
Let's go counterclockwise.
Okay.
Counterclockwise, turn the statue 180 degrees.
Hang on. Fuck, I lost where I was at.
Fuck, I lost where I was at.
I have a maraca. Yeah, hey.
It doesn't say which
Maraca solo.
statue is which.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Two statues facing the pit represent blah 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 blah.
Why do I have this?
Effects. Examination of the puzzle rules. Each statues. Okay, hang on.
Fuck yeah.
So I know which one's which.
Fuck yeah, fucking maracas. Sorry. All right, getting too into it. All right.
I fell off my back.
You just play that maraca.
Just fucking owning this maraca. Fuck yeah, maracas.
It's like the cowbell skit from Saturday Night Live.
Needs more cowbell.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
It's more cowbell.
All right. So, sorry, Scott. Which way did you say you were rotating it?
Counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise.
Tell us what you
All
gotta
right. So you rotate counterclockwise, and nothing happens.
Okay. And I'm gonna rotate it 360 degrees clockwise.
Okay, so you spin it all the way around.
Yep.
Sweet.
Okay, got you. Now I can slide that.
Hang on. All right, nothing happens again.
Okay.
Nothing happens. Are you sure? So wait.
Excuse me for
What if they all face the center? They're pointing towards the center.
Well, there's only two of them, and then one platform that doesn't have
I'm gonna
anything
go
on
stand
top.
on the platform that doesn't have anything on it.
Okay.
Does that do anything?
Nope.
Okay. Is
All
there
right,
a door
well,
that
I'm
leads out of
gonna-
this room anywhere else?
So this is where you came in.
Yep.
There's a doorway up here that looks like it's blocked off,
Okay.
and then there's a hallway that leads off this direction.
I would like to go down the hallway.
Okay.
Because I don't want to get stuck on a puzzle
think I'd
for
like to
fucking
go
3
down.
hours.
Everybody roll initiative.
I think I'd like to go down into the pit and check out the chest.
You can't.
You can't get down into the pit. There's a invisible barrier between the level you guys are on and the pit.
It's invisible floor time.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I thought we were back in that other room.
No, it's this room here.
Two
So
statues.
this was where you came from that had all those platforms that you had to jump across. It was down in that room, and then like you guys finished that,
Okay.
came up the stairs into this room, and this was the room that had the golem in it.
Yeah, and didn't that room have a chest in it too?
Next
Yeah,
to the
there's a
golem
chest. There's a
in the
chest
pit.
at the bottom of the pit, but there's invisible barrier above this pit that's preventing you from getting inside.
No. With all the platforms.
Oh no, there wasn't a chest in there.
Okay.
This was the only one that had a chest in it.
All right. I think I'm gonna reset the statue.
That one's acting real weird.
And
For a second too.
who else is in the same room?
I can hear it.
Everyone else except for Hoppy Mouthfeel, because he's walking down the hallway.
Okay.
Because he's going down this
Ashley.
direction.
Yes. Yes.
Let's turn these statues around.
All right. Turning the
You-
statue around. I'm gonna look at its butt. I turn the
You take
statue.
you take the one on the opposite end. I'll take this one, and we'll rotate them together.
Right. Which one do I have? The one with the hand up or out?
So Scott, if you're gonna stay on the same one,
Yeah.
the west side, that is
Map.
of course it doesn't say which one. It says
You could just make it up.
sure, yeah, we'll say that is the one on the west side is the knight looking dude. And then the one on the east side is the hooded guy with his finger pointing up.
All right.
So, which way are you guys turning each one, and which way are you going to make them face? I guess it doesn't really matter which way you make it face, but which way are you turning it?
I'm gonna turn mine clockwise.
Together.
Clockwise.
And I'll turn mine counterclockwise.
Okay.
Yep. Until it faces me, and then we're gonna touch tips.
All right.
Saw that coming.
So you guys turn both of them. Nothing happens.
Ah! I say from down the hallway.
Yeah.
All right, I turn mine counterclockwise.
Let me know if you guys want a hint.
I want a hint.
You guys have to all agree.
Roll
to get
for a hint.
Has to be a unanimous decision.
Roll for hint.
God damn it.
I mean, as far as I know, I just keep turning these in
I
different
rolled an
directions until
18
something
for a
happens.
hint.
Oh shit! We should be turning them in the same direction, huh?
Let's try that. Ready? Go.
All right. Well, let's reset them.
All right.
And if you're turning it clockwise, I'm gonna turn mine clockwise too.
All right. Reset. Ready to turn clockwise. Touch tips. Go.
Nothing happens.
Counterclockwise. Ready? Go.
Ready.
Nothing happens. You do. So I'm gonna say that they're statue here, platform down here.
Oh, let's make them face that. Both of them facing the platform. Ready? Go.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Go get on that platform, boy.
Yeah. Who are you talking to?
The boy.
Alejandro.
Alejandro.
You boy! From down
I'm
the
not the
hallway.
boy.
Hallway. You need to put a slight
Disgusting looking.
echo on my voice because I'm I'm down the hall.
All right. Yellow. I can do this.
Let's see here. Aren't you gonna investigate what's causing the
You guys are idiots.
barrier? I guess
It's never gonna work.
We could. Who wants to do it?
Do it.
All right.
Boy.
All right, I'll investigate the barrier. And I probably don't have a good investigation. Let's see.
Can I go stand on the
here.
platform?
Oh,
Sure.
yeah, I got a good investigation.
We all got. I'm going to talk in my accent, but I'm not going to be the only one doing it. So everybody's got to talk in their character.
All right. Well, I've been talking in my character's voice. I'm trying
He's
to stand
been talking
this
his
thing.
character's voice too.
I've even been doing.
All right.
only
Well, I
had to
guess I'll
once,
start talking my character's voice from down the hallway.
I've been doing sound effects for turning statues. I wiggle the statue a little bit.
I could just picture Ashley just standing there doing the sound effects with her mouth. Like the turning the statue doesn't actually make any noises itself, so she's just making her own sound effects.
Kimmy, that would probably be a good idea, but I don't know that we think that far in the future to understand. That's probably what we should do.
Well,
Yeah.
Kendra's going to do the investigation.
Okay.
All right, rock
She
and
said,
roll.
aren't you going to investigate what's causing the barrier? Probably be a good idea, but I don't know this because I'm down the hallway.
What'd you roll, Scott?
I haven't rolled yet.
Rock and roll.
What should I roll for, Dane?
Do you have any like detect magic or anything?
Arcana?
No, I don't.
Investigation.
Yeah, Arcana or something.
I've got +2 on Arcana.
Roll that.
All right.
Roll it.
And I got a 6.
All right.
Just so everybody knows, I got a +5 in Arcana down the hallway here.
Do you want to like use that or something?
I don't know. Should I come back to the room? I
Hoppy's
feel like
not
I've already
being
gone
very,
down the hallway.
useful right now, but
I mean, I can tell you that going down the hallway, you just see that like it goes down for like probably 70 feet and then turns to the north for a couple feet, and then there's a another like stone barrier there blocking the way.
I guess I'll come back then.
Okay. I mean, there's actually something there. Hang on.
But I'm going to come back as a bat.
Whoa, no
Oh,
way.
shit.
We're all going to freak out.
So hang on. Give me one
Scare everybody.
We might.
So let me read what you see at the end of this corridor. So
All right, thanks.
the corridor ends in a large door with a round mirror set into its surface. 10 circular indentations, each about an inch across, surround the mirror.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over Ashley. What?
The corridor ends in a large door with a round mirror. Can you actually hear me?
I kind of, yes.
Reed, stop.
That was the song that was for that room.
Okay. We could play after I read it.
Fine.
So the corridor ends in a large door with a round mirror set into its surface. 10 circular indentations, each about an inch across, surround the mirror. You know, I think this might be part of something that we're not using.
Okay, well. Anyways, there's a
Yeah, this
mirror.
is something that we're not using. So
There's a mirror down here, guys, but I don't like the mirror, so I came back. And I think there's some tomfoolery afoot. So I'm going to find out what this barrier is all about.
okay.
I rolled a 9. I'm not very... Wait. Hold up. That would be a 9 plus 5. So 14.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go with the plus. Was it +5 Arcana?
Yeah, but I'm also using intelligence there, so
No.
I'm a smarty boy.
Yeah.
For a redneck hill dwarf, I'm pretty smart.
So you looking around at this invisible thing, you notice that it's invisible wall of force. That it's some kind of magical spell that's
Damn.
blocking the entrance into the pit.
Guys, I
So-
can tell you something we already know. There's an invisible barrier.
No,
blocking
it's
the
it's,
entrance.
it's actually a magical spell called Wall of Force.
Oh,
Oh, so it's not glass.
So it's fucking magic.
I'll write
Yeah.
that down. Not glass.
There's magic preventing you from getting in the pit.
does anybody have undo?
But then you also notice that the Yeah, does anyone have like a dispel magic spell or anything?
I have a better idea than that.
Have a dispel.
I don't think anyone's really that magical
We're really
pretty
not
fucking-
in this group.
I'm pretty
we're
fucking
really
magical.
Not in this group.
No, I have a lot of destroy things spells,
I
but not a
know
lot
I
of
don't
just
have dispel.
proof things.
Nope. I have nothing for this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Roll a perception check. Anyone who wants to.
All right.
I'm just kind of I'm gonna make something up
14.
here.
I botched.
14.
You want me to roll a percentage?
Just for the hell of it. Yeah, roll a percentage.
I'm gonna fall into the pit and die. 18.
Yeah, nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Okay.
It was a 14, 15, 16. Nothing?
So you guys, except for Greg, or except for Alejandro, notice that the southern platform looks
No.
like it has like a light underneath it almost. And it looks like it could be some kind of a, I don't know, transporter?
Oh boy, I love transporters.
Even though you guys don't know what a transporter looks like. Your characters don't know. I'm just giving you a hint.
And where was the transporter now? It's under the shield thing?
You can assume so.
And so this platform above the shield thing might be a transporter also.
Yeah. So this is what the room looks like. This area in here, this is the pit. There's something blocking your way in there. There's the two statues over here.
And then the transporter.
And then down here, it's another platform.
That's a transporter?
Sure.
I'm going to get on the transporter. And
Okay.
then I'm going to wish.
So you stand on there, and
I
you
make a
start
wish.
wishing, but nothing happens.
Damn it. I'm wishing on my lockets. I have a lot of them.
Should we turn
Yeah.
the statues toward the transporter?
We should turn them toward the center, toward the golem, and the chest in the center.
yeah,
Well,
what
we
is
did
in the
that,
center
nothing
of
happened.
the pit?
Down at the bottom of the pit, there's a chest.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
yeah, but
no, but in the top level, is there nothing?
There's the remains of the clay golem.
Oh, and he's just floating on something.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just
cool.
like a puddle of clay.
Word.
No one was standing on the other little platform though when the statues were toward each other.
Right.
Lock it in my pocket.
They
grant
were
my
facing.
wish, and
They were
please don't knock
facing
it.
each other when we came into the room, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when you came in there, I think Hoppy just ran and like tried to drop kick one of the statues, and that's when the clay golem moved from inside the pit to the level you guys are on.
How do you do that?
Now there's a barrier.
I don't know.
That's the feedback from you still, dude.
It's magic, my
All right.
friend.
Kendra's gonna return to the west statue
Okay.
and give it a good kick.
Okay.
I'll help you.
Which direction are you gonna kick it?
See this?
How does a how does a centaur kick something? Does he like
How
kick with his
about
front foot, or does he like rear up to it
clockwise?
backwards?
I think backwards. More power.
Can a centaur play not football but soccer?
Polo?
I don't see why
Can
not.
you imagine a bunch of centaurs playing polo? Because they could hold the stick themselves. So it'd just be like a bunch of horses running around playing polo by
So it'd be
themselves.
field hockey.
It'd be field hockey, but everyone's a horse. How cool would that be? That'd be crazy. That'd be like the fastest field hockey game you've ever seen.
Pretty cool.
All right. Which way are you
Pretty
kicking
cool,
it?
dude.
Pretty cool.
Clockwise.
Clockwise.
I have an idea.
Cockwise.
So that is
So, I'm gonna roll for strength.
sure.
Why are you trying to be strong?
And that would be, let's see here, 14 plus.
8,
Let's see here.
6,
14.
No. I guess since I'm just using strength, it'll be
It's a filter. It filters your bad
plus
words
6. So that's a
out. You
20.
can't fucking cuss with that off.
Ooh. All right.
Peter packed a pipe
So-
of pickle pickers because it's a pop filter. Get it? So if I
These
don't
are-
use the
these
pop
are-
filter,
These are wind filters.
well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you don't go.
The pop filters are the big ones that set the front.
Boy, it sure is windy outside.
Wait,
Yeah.
I have an idea.
So hang on. So
There's no place like home.
So Ken kicks the statue, and it moves to the right a little bit. And Ashley's standing on the third plinth. And
I'm wishing on my lockets. Locket in my pocket, make
I
me
hope
fly
that
away like a
this
rocket.
Works.
Concentrates it.
Just think about how many times I lips have been on that.
You guys, it's working!
Oh my god. What the fuck is happening?
And so you hear that, and you see Ashley kind of
ASMR stream, absolutely. It is.
disappears from the platform she's standing on and reappears at the bottom of the pit.
Nice. You guys, it worked.
What's inside the chest?
I don't know, but I wished upon my lockets and now I'm down here. Let's check it out. I kick it open like Link.
Okay.
How's that?
He just kind of kicks the side and it opens itself and the thing flies out and floats for a second above his head.
Do-do-do-do.
Scare it
So you
out of
kick
her.
it, but it doesn't do anything.
I open it
Do you have the key?
like a normal person.
Who grabbed the key from the
Shit,
flesh
who
or
did
from
grab
the
key?
clay golem?
Hi. Did anybody grab the key from the Craig Golem?
Someone definitely did.
Wait,
Yeah, I
is it
remember
down here
someone-
with me?
It might have been Leon then.
It might have been. Where's his? Did he write it down? I think someone wrote it down. Whoever grabbed it.
Hey, somebody show me the key. Would I have seen the key if I was here last time?
Yeah, because it was hanging around the clay golem's neck.
Okay, well, I use prestidigitation and
Am I
make it.
still echoey?
Tapping beer signs. Yep, there you go.
I don't see his character sheet isn't here.
Oh yay!
Other than this is the only thing he left. It just says Ughop and giant letters at the bottom. He takes his character sheet because he's got it online too, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's not written on here.
Well, if at any point I saw it,
Scott,
then
you're all
I
feedback.
can just prestidigitate it and make another one.
What
in
was
my
that?
hand.
You have
Okay.
a lot of feedback still.
And I make a key with magic,
Okay.
and I use
Alright.
it.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, I
have the
lowered
key.
my
Oh.
monitor to 25.
I have a key.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the whole time,
Now
Alejandro
I
has the
remember.
key,
Now I remember writing that.
but Ashley just made a new key.
Oh,
I'm like-
did you not want the one that I have over here? Okay, sorry.
You want to see an
Oh,
idea?
that key. Oh, yes. Ooh.
Key.
Who knows? There might be another chest that uses the exact same key.
Oh yeah, that is the link thing. It goes.
So I'm gonna roll
That
something
is a link thing.
because this is a little different. We gotta see what happens.
Are you still getting feedback,
Ooh.
Tyler?
I don't know.
Ooh, that's interesting.
It's not that bad. I can't hear it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh, what? What is it? Ooh, you're getting me excited.
That's me opening and closing this chest with having too much inventory, so it never quite leaves the chest.
Alejandro sounds like Adam Sandler from Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah.
Who? You?
I sound like who?
Adam Sandler from Hotel Transylvania.
So Ashley opens up the
I'll take it. I'll definitely take that.
the chest,
Dude, watch my magic trick. Look, ready?
Are you okay?
Adam Sandler.
Holy shit.
Isn't that like, oh, hey guys, it's your boogie. That's what it. Wait, no.
He
he's
does
more
a
like-
lot of different voices though too.
No, that was a little Nicky, Adam Sandler. He's a,
I started
I like
watching that
chicken.
like a couple months ago, and I got like 10 minutes into it, and I stopped.
Dude, it's fucking funny.
fucking loved
Really?
that movie.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
heard, I've always heard that, and I'd never seen it, so I was like, "I'll give it a shot." And the first 10 minutes, I was like, "Not doing anything."
I was
for
into
me.
it. That's my favorite Adam Sandler movie, probably.
Maybe I should give it another shot. But
You should just do it. Just stick through it.
okay, I'll
Get
do it.
super high and watch it.
I'll do it.
Maybe that's the ticket.
Maybe that
Get
is
high
the
and get a
ticket.
bucket of chicken because it's pretty much just
A
an advertisement
bucket
for
of chicken.
It is
Yeah.
just a KFC advertisement.
Just a
yeah.
KFC ad.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good KFC commercial.
Wait,
with
what just
KFC.
happened to that?
So, what are we doing?
I'm waiting for the
Fucking
chest to
around.
open.
Oh man, that would have been so cool. Why did it disappear?
Oh, what happened?
So the thing that's actually in the chest is something that we're not using.
So we're getting a new thing.
Yeah, so I'm trying to find something else. But the thing that I did a random generator, and the thing that popped up was actually really badass, but then it disappeared, and now I can't find it again.
Yeah, you'll never find it.
Son of a bitch. Let me
What
try and.
was it like?
Okay, here we go. I found something else that's cool. So inside, you find a tome that has the picture of a cat on it. And
Kitty.
roll a Arcana check.
Okay,
Is there pussy inside that thing?
A Hello Kitty journal.
Yep, it's pink. It has a little
17.
cat with a pink bow on it. So you notice that this is a tome of cat summoning. What? It's by opening this
Nice.
tome and reading it for 1 minute, you summon a normal cat. The cat lays upon the tome and does nothing else, but departs if removed from the tome or attacked.
What in the hell good is that for? What is that good
How
for?
cute is the
I
cat?
guess I have a cat now. How big's the tome?
It's just like a normal book size kind of thing. I'll just say it's like this, like the size of a notebook.
All right.
Roll a d10 for cuteness
Yeah. So it's the
Well-
Tome of Cat
and
Summoning.
add charisma
Wondrous item.
modifier.
Earmuffs, real quick.
If I read it once,
Earmuffs.
uh-oh.
I'm gonna conjure animals and get 8 cats ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll for it real quick.
All right.
Well, I botched.
Okay. Roll a
So-
percentage on that.
23%.
Yeah, nothing.
Okay,
happens.
cool. Never mind.
What were you trying to do?
What happened
Nothing.
while I was gone?
Nothing.
Man.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Well, did someone move at all?
Nope.
No.
Okay. I'm going to read it once, memorize it, and then I'm going to strap it to my shoulder like one of those shoulder armors,
Okay.
but just have it strapped to my shoulder.
Okay.
And anytime I want my cat to appear on my shoulder, I just think about what I read. Right? Is that how tomes work?
Sure.
Or do I have to be looking at it?
I mean, it says by opening this
Well, I'm
tome and
reading
reading it for 1 minute, you summon a normal cat.
I'm going to
The
memorize
cat lays
entire
upon the
1
tome
minute
and does
monologue.
nothing else, but departs if removed from the tome or attacked.
That's what I want. I'm going to memorize the entire 1 minute reading of this tome.
I mean, you could just have it on your shoulder and just kind of flip it open and read it and then close it.
Sure, I'll do that. Not as cool as just having it go poof when I think about it for a minute.
Like you have to stop and just start thinking for a minute.
Yeah,
and then
you
it'll
have to
appear.
stop and then read it for a minute.
Yeah. If we're ever walking down the road and I get lonely, I can think about it and summon my cat.
Yeah.
And its name is Little Miss Puss Puss.
Okay.
You haven't even summoned it yet. What if it's a boy cat?
Still Little Miss Puss
Still
Puss.
little Miss Puss Puss.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, wait, that's
My
one thing.
fake magic tome cat can choose its own gender.
I didn't know you had your own candy company.
What?
In the bag over there? No, the other bag.
That's
the smaller bag.
borderline offensive.
What? Oh no, those are ginseng chews.
You fucker.
Did you eat it?
Ginger people.
Oh, so this isn't candy?
Not
The
really.
brand is
I mean, you can have it
called
if you
the
want.
Ginger people. And these are ginger chews.
Yeah.
Did you make those?
That's gonna turn you into a ginger, dude. You fucking probably should spit
Well,
it out.
I'm eating one of these because I already halfway opened it. So
That's fine.
Is that you and
I mean,
your whole family
it's kinda
inside of a
spicy.
tree trunk? Did you guys make those?
And
I
it's
don't
it's spicy and it's like really chewy.
It
Like
was.
kind of. It definitely doesn't taste like candy.
He already looks like he hates it.
All of Greg's family
it's
and
not bad.
ancestors make these from inside of a tree trunk.
It'll
We're like elves now.
make
Yeah,
your
the ginger people.
stomach healthy.
Ginger people.
cool.
So
Can I just eat half a bag of chili cheese Fritos?
what?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
That's not candy.
Yeah. It'll start getting kind of spicy here in a little bit. Like once you
I
actually.
can't even start to chew it.
Yeah.
New York people fucking suck at making
Can
candy.
I try one?
Sure.
Even though you've been trying them since you were born.
What was getting spicy?
Fucking good candies, bro.
Wouldn't call it candy.
Whoa, they're not even like wrapped. They're like hardly wrapped.
Yeah.
This is my new favorite joke. That's candy
be
for
right back.
people who brush their teeth
Okay.
and then drink a
Are
glass
you-
of orange juice and say,
Are you a
"Mm."
ginger, Kima?
I don't get it.
If you ever brush your teeth and then drink orange juice,
Oh, we're feeling ever.
it's gross.
Guess it's. Yeah, I'm sure I've done it at some point. It's been a long time. I probably did it once and then never fucking did it again. You do it all the time?
It's a very special flavor.
This is how chewy this is. All right, get ready for ginger ASMR.
That probably sounds fucking gross.
Yeah. Welcome to the.
Oh my god.
The powder on the outside was really weird. It made it really bland.
Yeah.
But now that I'm getting into the
Sorry,
inside,
Jesus, bad
a little
guitar,
better.
too. Wow. Wow.
I hardly taste the ginger though.
Wait
Give
for
it give it a give it a little bit.
That's getting so intense.
Yeah.
Cleanses your palate, dude.
Um.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So that was the only thing that was in the chest.
I dig it. I got me a kitty. I'm gonna read it for a minute, and while I stand back on the other transporter and get the fuck out of here,
There's no other transport down there.
I climb out.
You can't climb out.
God damn it! I get in the box.
Okay.
You're in the box now? In the chest?
Wait, I'm gonna summon the cat.
Okay.
Is it summoned yet?
Yeah, after a minute of just saying they're reading the tome, it'll appear on top of the tome.
I'm gonna ask it how to get out of here.
It doesn't say anything. It's just normal cat.
Cat.
Very bad.
Cat.
It's stuck to all of my teeth.
It just purrs and then lays down.
I speak to it in abyssal.
I'm just trying to like.
Is that what abyssal
It's
sounds
just
like?
sure. It does. The cat doesn't react.
Everywhere that touched in my mouth, I have ginger stuck to it.
Yeah.
I can't get it out of like. Yep, it's there now.
There's a toothpick.
Isn't it good? Just it's not candy
Yeah,
at
gingers
all.
suck.
All right, I'm gonna look around while I'm down here.
Okay.
Check out all the walls, everything. See if there's anything different than just the floor and the box and an invisible force field. I botched.
At least a little bit
Okay.
spicier now.
Yeah, you don't notice anything else down
something.
there.
All right, I'm back.
Oi,
Welcome back.
can they hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they can hear you.
I can hear you.
I'm stuck down here with my cat. Little Miss Puss Puss. I can't figure out how to get out of here. I'm gonna say don't come down here. Because you'll get stuck too. I'm gonna start pushing on the walls. I touch every brick.
Nothing happens.
Should I try to rotate the statue?
Sure.
Yeah.
The same one.
All right, I'm gonna rotate it counterclockwise.
Same one.
Yeah.
Hey, kick it
The
again.
one on the west.
Kicking it seems like the only thing that works. I'm gonna
All right,
wish on
all
my
right,
locket.
I'll kick it counterclockwise,
Okay.
I wish on my locket.
and I'm gonna roll strength.
All right.
That would be a 15.
All right. You kick the statue and it rotates counterclockwise. Nothing happens.
All right, let's try it
This
again.
is a hell trap.
Try harder.
Yeah, I'm really stuck down here.
21.
It's not that bad.
I'm starting to get
Same
lightheaded.
Y'all are stupid. I already told you, let's ignore this. I started walking down the hallway, and now look at us. We've been here for 2.5 hours, and now you're stuck.
Yeah, but I rescued little Miss Puss Puss.
It's not a cat. It's fake.
No, it's an actual cat.
Don't listen to him, little Miss
It
Puss
just
Puss.
I'll
appears
show
and
you, Puss
disappears.
Puss. And I rolled a...
What are you rolling for?
hold on. I
To
can't
show
ruin it
him
right
Puss-
away.
To show him Puss Puss?
And I had to show him Puss Puss.
Kendra, the hoppy mouth feel. Keep your hands to yourself.
I didn't touch no one. I just rolled a 16 to conjure 8 Puss Pusses.
Okay. When do they just like appear there and just normal cats and
You
stuff?
just have 8 cats running around now?
Yeah.
There's just fucking cats everywhere now.
Yeah. There's just a bunch of cats in this room now.
It's a fae. So some creatures are friendly to you and your companions. They listen to verbal commands. Yeah. The GM has the creature statistics, so that's you.
Yeah. I mean,
But they're just like,
they're just normal cats, so
yeah,
not really
they're
gonna do anything.
They're just bitches, dude. But yeah, I got 8 different cats. And I'm gonna send them all out on the platform and poke fun at Ashley.
Okay. So you just see a bunch of cats just like
I'm gonna
standing on an
command
invisible
my cats to
platform.
knock on the glass.
above you. Cat, tiny beast,
paw
unaligned.
Yep, I want to have my cats do the bread kneading thing where there's like,
No making biscuits?
yeah, I make biscuits. All my cats are cooking.
Okay. So just there's what, 8 cats?
8.
8 cats. Just like it looks like they're just floating above you, You're standing on an invisible
Aww. Joke's on you, I like cats.
platform right above you.
That was a good waste of my 3rd level slot.
Yeah. There we
Look
go.
at all
3rd
the
level spell
kitties.
slot.
Look, little Miss
Alas,
Puss Puss,
now
lots
you
of
are not
kitties.
alone.
There's so many kitties flying around up
Oh,
above me.
Kimma says don't call the cat that.
All right, little Mr. Puss Puss.
Little mister.
Little non-gender Puss Puss.
Yeah, so now there's just 8 cats in the room as well. Ashley's still stuck down in the...
9 cats if you count little gender neutral Puss Puss.
Yeah.
All right. So we still need to get Ashley out of there.
Yeah, I'm going to keep looking around. Roll me again another looking at shit. This time.
What does Hoppy Mouth feel suggest?
20 if it's a perception. 18, 19,
I already
20.
did something.
Wait, what?
I rolled a 20 for perception to just look again in this room. Is there anything out of the ordinary?
I mean, aside from what I already...
Just in my little under this.
Oh, no, there's
bomb.
nothing else down there.
What?
So I
okay,
can't do anything.
So I would like to go look at that walled off thing right there.
Up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Describe that to me, please.
Give me 1 sec.
1,
Okay, give me a little more than that.
2, 7.
Yeah, count to 7.
1,
Hang on.
7.
What is that?
Give me all your money.
Let's see.
Do what he says. Have to answer to that guy. He's got a hammer. He's gonna bust your brains out.
It looks like it's a stone door that doesn't open from this side.
I wishes it did. with what I'm gonna do to it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Thunderwave at it. That's a second level
Okay.
spell. But I'm gonna back up.
And Kendra's gonna move behind Hoppy.
I botched.
Oh no! What dice are you using, man?
My blue ones.
Wait, what were you trying to do?
Nothing.
I just botched at a 38% casting Thunderwave down the hallway.
Oh yeah, nothing happens.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull out my other spell book
Okay.
because that current spell book I'm using is not working for me.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and try that again.
You can't just try something that you failed at a second time.
On new dice I can.
No, you can't.
Okay.
Do you? I'll let you do it if you have inspiration.
Dude, I'm fucking the most uninspired person here.
Okay, then you can't do anything.
Okay. But I am switching dice.
I don't know about that, my friend.
I need new dice. If
I
anybody
have
wants to
no
give me new
inspiration.
dice, that would be great. My dice are cursed. They've been used up.
Spent. Lost its
So,
magic.
this
No, I mean like
stone wall,
a
is
new
it on
dice set.
ground level or is it up?
I'm sorry. What'd you say, Scott?
my dice are all washed up.
What
It's time to retire them.
Tyler tried to thunderclap at. Is that on the ground or little off the
okay.
ground?
The door?
Yeah.
It's on the ground.
Okay. So I guess Kendra's gonna try to slam into it.
Okay.
I'm still stuck
Slam
down
and
here.
jam.
Yeah, I know. You hear from the top that I say, I know you're
And
stuck
I
down
rolled a
there.
10.
I'm trying to see if this comes down there to you, but I can't cast the spell to save my life.
All right.
Other than the
Yeah, you
cats.
slam into it, nothing happens.
Other than los gatos.
Hey, cats can squeeze under anything that's under their size of their
Hey,
head.
you want this dice set?
Nope.
It's
That
a
is true.
custom set that you can't actually buy.
What the fuck does that mean?
Like, this is the only one that exists.
Because you got them custom made for yourself?
No, it came with the big 100 or pound set of dice,
Oh, wow.
but it's a custom
Can
set.
Hoppy
Not a custom set,
transform
but it's a
into a ferret?
it's a set that you can't actually buy.
Nice. Nice.
It might be good luck, dude.
I'll try them.
Try
Okay.
them. Try them out.
But see, they're loner dice, so I don't have a special connection with them.
Okay.
But maybe that's a good thing. Okay.
All right. So I'm sorry.
Just put
What's
them all in
everyone
your
doing?
mouth, and you'll have a special connection with them.
He's ramming the door, or she, Kendra.
Oh, again?
Oh, it didn't do
No.
anything.
Oh no. Yeah, the first time that you rolled a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing happens. You just kind of slam into the door.
So I would like to think really hard because I'm pretty wise. Like I'm super wise. Like I am a wise motherfucker.
Okay.
So I would like to use my wisdom to think back to all the times that we have been in this situation before and
All right.
see if I cannot figure something out.
Roll a wisdom check.
And I rolled a 19 plus 3. So 21.
Okay, you remember that when you first came into that room, you kicked the east statue,
Yeah.
and it brought the golem from down in the pit up to the level you guys are on.
So I'm going to look at that east statue and I'm going to be like, I remember what happened when I hit that out of pure rage and agony. So I wonder if I do that again because I'm so ready to move on.
Okay.
So I'm going to go back down that hallway and be like, all right, clear the room, guys. I have an idea.
Okay.
And I'm going to run and
Clear the
drop
room.
kick it.
And I'm gonna say,
Okay.
I'm gonna wish one more time on my lockets.
Okay.
Clearing the room.
Roll a 17 plus 3 to drop kick that golem as hard as I could.
All
The
right.
statue.
Rocket, rocket in my pocket. Bring me up like a rocket.
So Hoppy Mouthfeel just drop kicks the statue and turns it to the right. And then you guys hear this noise. Maybe.
That's quite the
Oh, it's going
interesting-
to play a stupid fucking ad.
That's what we hear? Your face is your moneymaker?
No, you hear this noise. as Ashley disappears from down inside the pit and reappears.
Shit.
Onto the platform that she originally was on.
I told you guys if I wished hard enough, these lockets would work.
So,
Dios mío.
how much damage did I do to the statue? Because that was like a 20. I should have broke that bitch.
These
Now no one
Can you
can ever
break
go down there
stone
again.
Sure.
with your feet?
I'm a dwarf.
roll some damage.
What do you want me to roll?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, you're
wait.
just kicking it. Never mind.
I should know what to roll because it says it right here.
Yeah, roll an unarmed attack.
Doesn't tell me what to roll.
You should have something on there.
Isn't it usually 1d4?
Probably.
Plus 6, is that right?
Yeah.
1d4 plus 6?
Let's see here.
That's crazy. 7 points of damage?
Okay. Yeah, so you just drop kick this statue and take
Oh, well,
a
my
big chunk of its arm off.
My unarmed strike is a fixed 7.
Okay. So yeah, Ashley's back on the same level you guys are on,
All right. I'm
but
gonna
she's got her cat tome.
run across the top, and I'm gonna cast a thunder wave at that rock door.
Okay.
Let's get a move on. All right. Boom.
Wait, so my damage is 4, and then it says to hit plus 6. So that means I just do an automatic 4, but then it's plus 6 damage, right? Unarmed?
Wait,
'Cause it
read-
says
what's it
on a
say
hit,
again?
unarmed strike deals bludgeoning damage equal to 1 plus your strength modifier.
Yeah.
So that would be 10?
Yep.
That's fucking insanity. That's better than my weapon.
Yeah.
Just start punching people from now on.
I'm not going to use my weapon anymore.
Start beating the shit out of people.
There you go.
That's dumb. I'm so much stronger with my hands.
More than your weapon. Well, never mind. Guess my sword is only 1d10.
I guess it'd be 17 for spell attack. I don't know what that rock wall's constitution is.
30.
But it has to beat a 15
Uh,
to not get it hit with 2d8 damage and move 10 feet away from me. Or move me 10 feet away from it.
cool. It literally says nothing. That's what
That's
I
something
love.
you kind of have to make up.
I know.
Because I could just cast it on anything. And then it would have to have some damage done to it.
Let's just roll and find out. Ooh. With a 13.
Oh, didn't beat 15.
Okay. Yeah, when in doubt, just roll a d20.
All right. I do damage. Yes.
What's your damage?
Just 11 points of damage.
To the stone door.
Holy shit, what the fuck?
Does that weaken it enough to push through it?
Wait, what'd you say?
11 points of damage to the stone door.
Yeah, you put a pretty decent sized crack.
Do I move 10 feet away or does it move 10 feet away?
It does.
Nice.
So it kind of cracks down the middle and kind of blows the door inward.
What's in there?
Inside, you see
Tail land.
this room is shaped like a drum or cylinder lying outside, with its south end tapering towards a small stone door. That's the door that you just opened. Carvings of demons decorate the stonework, with flickering flames in all their eyes.
This looks like a really cool skate park.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Hang on. This one's gonna be kind of confusing for me to keep track of. So give me a moment.
All right. Here's the confusing to keep track of song. Confusing, right?
Yeah, I got a little mathy.
Yep.
At the end there.
Confusing to keep track of.
All right. Yeah. So that's just what you see in the room.
All right.
So a whole lot of nada.
Yep.
Whole flock of nothing.
Cool.
This room is shaped like a drum or cylinder lying outside, with the south end tapering towards a small stone door, which you guys blew open. Carvings of demons decorate the stonework, flickering flames in all their eyes.
What's at the north end?
Nothing. Just more demons. Carvings of demons with
So y'all
Flaming
like to go
eyes.
back down that hallway and show you this mirror that I found.
Well, all right then.
It's about 70 feet
right.
away. Can I have about 70 feet of music playing for me?
All right.
Something backwoodsy.
Oh.
Channel your inner John
Black
Fogerty
Woodsy.
there, Reed. Let's
Nope,
hear some
that's not it.
swamp music.
There you go. Yeah. This is what I'm used to. We used to play this on the mountain all the time.
Well, feel like
So here I added to the map.
feel like
Just imagine that this is like it means that it goes longer, so it's not just like right there and then up. So you go down about 70 feet and then go upwards here, and then there's the little mirror at the end of the hallway on the wall.
How do we look? Do we look good?
You look fantastic.
We look ravishing.
Roll d20 and add charisma.
16. I look great.
So, this corridor ends in a large door with a round mirror set into its surface. 10 circular indentations, each about an inch across, surround the mirror. Hang on, I gotta figure out how to do this because this requires these little orbs that you guys aren't collecting.
Oh, these ones, and I
I'll be
pull
back.
all the orbs out of my pockets.
Oh, I have two
Okay.
crystal eyeballs.
Those would be some of them.
I have two of them.
But there's
Not
supposed to
sure
be
that'll help.
there's supposed to be 10 of them. But
I
since you guys
pull
skipped a
8
lot of
out.
the rooms on the upper levels,
Wait, didn't you create a key out of nothing?
Oh yeah,
Can you create more of these balls?
at least one.
I have two of them. Oh, never mind then.
well, they're all different. And I think you'd have to see
Yeah, I think
like
I
actually
just
see
it.
them. So let's see how we're gonna do this.
So you can just create something you see?
Yeah, it can't be actually magical. It can be a key because that's not really magical. It's a physical object.
Could you create like a weapon?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's fucking
A
sweet.
small one, like a dagger.
It's still cool though.
Yeah, I can create a non-magical trinket. Doesn't say if it's physical yet. I mean, that means it's physical or an illusionary image that can fit in my hand. Or I can make a color or a small mark or a symbol appear on an object or surface for an hour. Or I can chill or warm or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material. Or I can soil something. I can
Soil your pants.
I can clean or soil an object that's 1 cubic foot.
I forgot about that. Weren't you trying to soil our pants the one time?
Yeah, I could soil your pants 1 cubic foot. 1
That's
cubic
a
foot
lot.
in your pants. Yeah,
That is a lot. A full foot cube,
Yes.
That sounds like a disgusting
soil.
mess.
essentially.
I can
That's a
light.
lot of- that's a lot of
I can
dookie.
light. Or I can light a fire or a torch.
All right, I got
I
an
don't
idea of
really
how
have
to do this.
fire magic, but I can do that.
All right. So I'm gonna change that up a little bit. It's just a mirror. There aren't any of the indentations around it. Just a regular mirror on a door.
I touch it.
Nothing happens.
I don't like fall through or like the Matrix doesn't just like pull me in.
Nope.
Going down my throat. Oh, okay. Matrix.
When does that happen in the Matrix?
Right when he takes
Touch
the
a
pill.
mirror?
Do you guys
and
want to try
he starts
to
tripping.
smash it?
It goes in his throat? guess I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Like turns him into the mirror.
Is that in the first one?
It's right when he
That's
takes
why I
the
don't
pill.
remember it. I haven't seen that one in so long.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest orc of all?
Nothing happens.
That would not be you.
Damn.
You're not the fairest.
Damn. I show it my cat. I show it my puss.
Show it my little Miss Puss Puss.
Nothing happens.
All right.
Can I punch the mirror
Roll strength
with
check.
my hand? 15.
All right, you punch the mirror, and it breaks,
Oh, shit.
revealing the room on the other side.
I did it.
That was easy.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean,
Look at that.
I even suggested that we smash the mirror.
I figured
Well, we took up your suggestion.
I'd make this one a little
We-
easier since the last couple have been
The
kind of
mirror is now broken.
challenging.
We're on the other side.
All right.
So inside that room, so once it breaks, the whole door, because it's not that big of a mirror that you can like crawl through, but once it breaks, the whole door kind of grinds upwards, revealing a domed, candlelit room 50 feet high. The polished marble floor is so perfectly reflective that it creates the illusion of standing at the entrance to a sphere.
It's nice. 9
alcoves filled with glittering treasure open up along the walls. In the middle of the chamber, a large spherical object hovers under a black silk drape 20 feet above the floor.
No matter how shiny it looks, do not touch anything.
Yeah, but that would make a nice big black silk cape or robe.
But what
Really
about the
cool black
floor?
robe.
We can touch the floor. It is so shiny.
Yeah, it's so shiny.
Touch
What I
nothing.
miss.
To the mirror, and he touched it, showed it his little Miss Puss Puss, and it didn't do anything. And then I punched it, and it broke. And now we're in this giant, fucking shiny room.
Do you want me to read what it said? What it looks like?
Yeah.
So the vault door grinds upward, revealing a domed, candlelit room 50 feet high. The polished marble floor is so perfectly reflective that it creates the illusion of standing at the entrance to a sphere. 9 alcoves filled with glittering treasure open up along the walls. In the middle of the chamber, a large spherical object hovers under a black silk drape 20 feet above the floor.
What hangs there?
A ball.
A large spherical object hovers under a black silk
We can't tell
drape.
what it is. Just spherical.
Hang on, give me one moment to read these. Read this information.
Hey babe, will you grab me a beer?
You want a peach whip?
I actually already had one. It's pretty good. Peach whip, dude.
Holy shit.
Dinner. This make me so sick. Just eating a bunch of candy for dinner.
Really?
Need 3 of them.
Okay.
I need sustenance. If I'm not drinking beer, I need carbs or get
I
sleepy.
mean, there's like string cheese and stuff in there too.
No, need more carbs than that.
That's like only carbs.
Yep, I need it. Normally I'm drinking a bunch of beer.
Some raw bacon.
Yep.
Some raw bacon.
Cinnamon French toast egg.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
Smells like a candle. Or like hand soap.
Cinnamon French toast.
Yep.
French toasty.
Tastes like bread dipped in eggs. Cooked on a
Fried.
skillet.
And then covered in syrup.
No, and then they sprinkled a little bit of powdered sugar on them. And melted some butter on top. And then put some syrup on it. It's exactly what it tastes like. Except in marshmallow substance.
So what would happen if I went up and tried to touch this ball?
Yeah, and I'm reading about what
It's
all this
real
stuff
high
is.
above the ground.
Can I see your ukulele?
Yeah.
Dude, you ever get like a mustache hair that curls up and keeps tickling the bottom of
All
your
the time.
nostrils?
Yep.
Oh, it's so fucking annoying.
Pull it out.
I've just been trying to smooth it down.
Pull it out.
Yep, that doesn't help. Yep, that's what you gotta.
It's just gonna grow back and do the same thing.
Yep, and then pull it out again. Forever till you die.
No, I don't want to have to do that every 4 fucking days.
Then what are you gonna do?
It wouldn't be 4 days. It'd be like every week and a half, maybe. I don't know. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What should I do? What could I possibly do? What am I gonna do? You want to let me know? You
this
want to
is-
enlighten me?
This is giving me diabetes.
You could
Really?
do
Already?
something.
Yes, no.
Crazy
I'm
Legs
actually
Alejandro.
surprised. The chocolate-covered marshmallow one, pretty good.
Do you want
I
a
think
cinnamon
chocolate and
churro?
marshmallow, chocolate-covered marshmallow is a good combination, but it is.
Is it good?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
I just ate French toast egg flavor. French toast flavored egg. And it was too much.
Why are marshmallows such a huge Easter thing?
I'm going for. Oh, good. This is actual chocolate. Thank
Why,
God.
why are marshmallows such a big Easter thing?
I don't know about marshmallows, but I do know about
Eggs? Oh yeah, right.
cross buns.
What?
Hot cross buns. Do you know about hot cross buns and why they're a big Easter
I've heard
thing?
of that before, but I don't know what it is.
What? You grew up a little Catholic boy.
Yeah.
You loved Jesus.
What are hot cross buns?
They were like, they have their buns with a cross in it for Jesus.
Okay.
You're lucky Emma's not here right now.
I don't know what
You
you're
love
talking
Jesus?
No, she would argue the fuck out of what those actually were.
They actually, when way back when the pagans were big old thing, when they were considered just cults outside, there was a big cult of pagans in like Rome or something. And
this?
no, that's why I gave it
Will you
away.
eat this? Maybe. I took a bite out of it.
What is it?
I don't have cancer.
Yeah, because cancer's. What's it called? Contagious.
But all these pagan bakers were supposed to be making food for Easter celebrations, and but they couldn't make any money because they were pagans for the Easter celebrations because they wouldn't buy it.
I'm actually a little offended. You think I would date somebody who's Christian?
And then they were like, well, maybe we just put a cross in it and tell them they're Christian cross buns. And they did, and they sold a lot of them. So they tricked all the religious Christians into thinking these were religious buns.
Okay.
And that's the origin of hot cross
I almost
buns.
have your secret
I
down.
still don't know what hot cross buns are.
That's funny.
Still didn't tell me anything
It's just a
about
roll with a cross cut into the top of it.
it. They didn't just do that for baking purposes so it could rise easier?
They would have done like scarring, but these ones specifically put a cross in it for
Not
Easter
an X,
celebrations. No, a
an
cross.
actual cross.
Yes.
I guess I don't know anything about them.
I guess you don't, do you?
Nope.
Now you do. Now you know all
It
about them.
sounds better on it. Even though
Not
this
really.
isn't tuned
I just told
to
you.
be a regular uke, I like the sound of the song better when I play it on this than a regular uke.
It sounds better.
That sound good.
Good Lord. Painfully sweet.
Just like you, dude.
All right. Figured it out.
Candy again.
So you guys are
Every
standing.
time we eat candy.
So you guys are standing in the hallway, looking into this room. You see a large.
Breasted chicken.
Yep. You see. Hang on, where was that at? There's a large spherical object hovering under a black silk drape, 20 feet above the floor in the center.
Well, I'm gonna hover in there with my hover boots. Click my heels together,
Okay.
float on over, get a closer look. Look at them curtains and look at the stuff under it.
Look at them curtains.
I'm eyeballing them curtains with a 17, 18, 19.
All right. So you look underneath the black silk curtain, and you see that there is some kind of shiny metallic sphere underneath it.
go
Metallic
into the sphere.
sphere. It's like a marble. And then around me are a bunch of rooms full of treasure.
They're little alcove kind of
This
things.
is gonna be like Event Horizon, isn't it? We
Maybe.
could go in there and that's the
I was
dimension to
thinking
hell.
sphere.
Yeah.
What if we roll the sphere into those alcoves?
Does the sphere
It's floating.
Oh.
does it look so it's from what we can see, does it look like a solid substance or
Yeah, it just looks
it's
like a
not
solid.
moving at all, it doesn't look liquidy,
Nope,
shimmery
it's
or anything?
like you can walk underneath it because it's floating like 20 feet above the ground.
I'll poke it
Just look up.
It's
with
That's
a stick.
Oh, I
like
forgot
20
you can't-
feet.
how far do your hover
I think
boots
I
get
can
you?
hover pretty high.
Hover boots.
My computer keeps turning off. Okay,
Do you think if we
equipment.
actually had hover boots, people would use them for good or evil?
Evil.
Why not good? What good could you do with hover boots?
I can hover up to 20 feet.
Hover over
Okay.
the lake and go pick up some
I'm gonna go touch it.
All right.
First, I poke it with a stick.
Nothing happens.
All right, I'm gonna touch it with my hand.
Nothing happens.
I'm gonna push on it.
Nothing happens.
All right. I'm gonna gaze into it, try and look at everything around the room, but by looking in its reflection. Perception stuff. That's 21.
You don't see anything.
Damn it.
It just looks reflective.
All right, this is just a decoration.
What are in the alcoves?
Treasure.
In all 9 of them?
Yep.
Can I go to the closest one to me and just see what's there?
Piles of treasure.
Oh, it's just all just treasure.
Yep.
All right.
It just
I'm gonna
says 9
check
alcoves
out,
filled
one of
with
the alcoves, see what kind
glittering
of treasures
treasure.
in there.
But then there's nothing else in this room. There's 9 alcoves filled with treasure,
Mm-hmm.
big floating sphere,
Mm-hmm.
and then a black curtain behind it.
No, the black curtain's draped over the metallic sphere that Ashley walked underneath.
Oh, while I'm up
Oh,
there,
it's draped over it?
Yep.
while I'm floating up there, I'm gonna grab that black thing, that big black thing, and I'm gonna rip it off of whatever it's hanging on and swing it over my shoulders like a cool cloak.
Okay, who's all in the room?
I am.
Me.
You're not?
So is it just Ashley and Kendra?
I guess so.
No,
I'm
I
in the-
think
I'm in
everyone's
the
in
room.
here.
Oh, you're in the room too? Okay. So the moment Ashley pulls the curtain off of the sphere, everybody in the room just immediately gets pulled to the sphere.
That was cool.
Whoa!
And you're now stuck to the sphere and can't get off of it.
I was already up here. But do you guys
I told you not to touch anything.
like my new cloak? It's black silk.
Hardy,
Looks good,
har,
yeah?
har, har.
Yeah, it's great.
I mean, if I get pulled to it and I was wearing that cloak, the thing, it's back on it again. So do we fall off and then
Well, you pulled it off and put it around you.
if it slaps me back against it, it probably like is now up against it also.
It's touching it, but it's not covering it.
Oh, okay.
The cloth back.
All right. I guess I'll take it off and put it back as best I can. I swing it back up over the top.
I mean, this is a pretty big sphere. I don't know if you'll be able to roll a strength check.
Does it give it? Is there a strength thing? All right, I'm gonna try and stand up on it like it's a different planet with its own gravity.
Roll a strength for that first.
Okay. That was just an 7, 8, 9, 10.
You're not able to stand up on it.
I was able to get up on my knees at least.
No, you're just kind of like stuck to it.
Oh, bummer.
Like, so those of you that are stuck to it, it feels like all the metal that you have with you is what's being pulled towards it.
Oh. Well, then I start unstrapping my armor.
We all realize that?
Yeah, you guys can kind of feel that it's like all your metal that's pulling you towards it. Like any metal armor or weapons or any other metal items that you have
Are my
on your
boots
person.
metal? Nope, my boots are leather.
Let's see here.
Can I start taking my armor and weapons off and tie some rope to like one of my swords or something?
Mm-hmm.
And just start stripping,
Okay.
just stripping down to me nethers
All right.
while holding onto the rope.
You know, when I
Okay.
got my shield, I wasn't sure. Did I get a wooden one or a metal one? Because I don't think I have any
What kind of shield is it?
metal, weapons. Got some spears. Got a lance. Got a shield. No armor.
Well, either way, once I take my armor off, then can I get at that black blanket?
Yeah, is the armor the only thing metal that you have?
Well, and all my metal stuff.
Okay.
It's all just stuck to the ball now, and I don't have it. But I'm still floating on my boots.
So anything that you guys have that has metal in it is what's keeping you attached to this sphere.
Well, I'm going to throw the blanket back over it.
If I'm naked,
Alright,
can
well,
I
I'm
drop
just
from
gonna
it
assume
while holding
that I
onto my
have
rope?
a metal shield and
Yeah.
So I
when
look into this
it
room and I
So
see
you're just
pulls,
naked
I'll
hanging
just
from a
let go
rope.
of it.
Yeah, well, but it's 50 feet of rope and it's only 20 feet high, right?
Yeah.
So am I on the ground again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll a DC 10 dexterity saving throw.
18 plus.
All right, yeah, you're fine.
So I look into this room and I see everybody just stuck to the orb.
You saw when Ashley pulled the curtain off the orb, everyone got pulled towards it and stuck to it, and then Alejandro got naked, climbed down a rope, and is standing below it.
So I'm naked below it now, just like
In a marble room.
Yep, it's like a marble
It's a
floor.
square marble room.
No, it's round. So it's a big
Oh, it's a
round,
sphere.
big round.
dome.
So the domed candlelit room is 50 feet high. It's got a polished marble floor, perfectly reflective, that it creates the illusion of standing at the entrance to a sphere. 9 alcoves filled with glittering treasure open up along the walls. And in the middle of the chamber, a large spherical object hovers under a black silk drape 20 feet above the floor.
I cut you off. I'm sorry, Greg. You were going to say something.
Oh, that's okay. I was just gonna ask. So my sword, my rope is still attached to my sword or whatever I tied it around.
Yeah,
Can I try and pull the sword off
sure.
of the sphere? I assume it's just strength.
Don't botch or else it's going to like come down and kill you.
I know. Is it just gonna be strength?
Yeah, just strength.
18 plus 3, 21.
So you just start climbing up the rope.
Fuck.
All
Okay,
right.
I'm gonna drop down
So-
and then I'm gonna just run away from under the sphere.
Okay.
I just
I don't
wanna
know.
Be under the sphere.
Roll another DC 10 dexterity saving
because
throw.
all this shit's gonna fall as soon as we get this covered.
I already covered it.
So
You did what?
You didn't do anything.
Wait, hang on. We haven't got to that part yet.
9.
Because we have like 3 different people trying to do stuff at the same time, and I can't keep track of it all.
well, I'm just being a witness, so I'll go last.
So, okay. I guess we should be in initiative since there's stuff going on.
Should we initiate?
Yeah, let's roll initiative.
Or
Just so I can
21.
keep track. Hang on. Give me a sec to get ready.
Excuse me.
My hands are really cold.
Cold and
You
clammy.
want somewhere to warm them up? Try your pockets, you sicko.
Hot pockets.
Try your hot pockets.
Cold hands? Try hot pockets.
You want something cold on the outside but molten lava on the inside? Hot pockets.
Or opposite, frozen
Yeah.
in the middle, and everything else around it is
dead
lava hot.
pocket.
You want to eat a hot pocket fresh out of the microwave? Well, you better wait 20 minutes till it gets cold again, and then you eat it like that.
I know, it's fucking terrible. You know those lean pockets that are like pretzel on the outside?
They're so good.
They're so amazing.
All right, Alejandro, what'd you get?
11 for
Hoppy?
I got 16.
All right. Ashley?
8.
Kenton?
Those pretzel ones though,
21.
always explode.
21.
They're like spinach Alfredo, aren't they?
I've never.
Spinach
They have
chicken
spinach
Al-
Alfredo. They have like a chicken jalapeno one.
Yeah.
But yeah, every single one I've ever cooked always explodes. I even cut the end off of one,
Yeah.
so that it's open and can breathe, and like tilted it up in the microwave, and it still blew out the side of it.
Yeah, that pretzel material is very not forgiving.
Yeah, it's really not. They're so good, but
I really want one of those now, dude. I forgot if they existed.
I got one in my house left.
Oh, shit, dog.
And I gave it to 2 of them today. Oh. I told Dane I was just sitting around in my underwear all day watching World War II movies, Band of Brothers and shit, just eating Hot Pockets, not doing a goddamn thing.
Sound like
Lean Pockets. They were lean pockets.
That It's like a American vet Sunday.
Or pretzel ones. Yeah, man. You know, you work 6 days a week. Sundays should just be fuck it day.
That should
In
be
my
what you do
opinion.
on Veterans Day. Sit in your underwear, eating Hot Pockets, watching war
Watching
movies.
World War II movies.
That's what we should do on 4th of July.
I'm down. Why not? We could grill our Hot Pockets.
The most American
That
things
doesn't
we can think of, which is like,
Taking over another country?
and being unhealthy about it.
You should drink Bud Light.
We'll
The-
drink
I'll be
Bud
right
Light
back.
and plan to take over another country to steal all their
Out of one of those metal.
cans.
vegetable
oil.
red, white, and blue metal cans.
Yeah, they're so gross. Budweiser, the taste of America, brewed in Canada. Owned by Canadian corporation.
Why the fuck is this not giving me the information?
Anheuser-Busch.
Mm-hmm.
It's Canadian.
Something like that.
Molson. Molson, dude. Just kidding, that's Coors.
Yeah, but I thought Anheuser-Busch was American. Good old Adolf Coors. He was American.
German.
He was German, but he was also American. You didn't try and say Albert Einstein wasn't American at all. He was only German.
Alright, fine, I'll just look it up in the book.
He was here for a long time.
How long?
Guarantee they gave him his citizenship just right away. They were like, "You are a scientist now." They wouldn't have sounded like that. They're Americans. Dr. Einstein.
Dr.
You
Einstein,
will
I
be
presume.
our nuclear physicist now.
The Americans sound like that?
Yeah, I know. That's why I was just.
We will not tolerate.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
back.
Welcome back.
So what's going on?
I'm getting stuff ready.
Okay.
Alright.
Then I will be back again. Oh,
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, hammer-ons.
never mind.
Wait, you're gonna take a break?
Sexy hammer-ons in there.
I was just gonna rinse this out, and
Fuck yeah.
Okay, well,
but that can wait.
Hammer-ons
All
are
right.
the best, dude. Like ever.
so Ken, you're first up.
Okay.
You're stuck to this. All your metal items are
Well-
pulling you towards against this metal sphere.
All right. So I think the only let's see here. I've got a shield. I've got a lance. I got 3 spears,
What the fuck is going on in Satan?
and I
Ross?
think those should be the only
Isn't that crazy?
items I. Oh wait, no. Got the horseshoes, ring of telekinesis, bracers of archery.
It's not going to do anything for traffic because they're putting in toll lanes. It's not even.
Here, I know the ring and the horseshoes should be metal.
Yeah, they're building an extra lane each direction. but they're
So,
toll lanes.
what's the status of the cloth?
I'm waiting for my turn.
Oh,
Status of the cloth.
I think I'm gonna pass this turn and see what happens.
Okay.
All right. Not my turn yet.
Up next is gonna be Hoppy.
All right, so I'm in the entrance of the door, right?
Yep.
About how far is one of these enclaves from me?
About 25 feet away.
Cool, so I can get there in one turn.
Sure.
Awesome. And then what is the glowing orb attached to on the ceiling?
Nothing.
Cool.
It's not glowing. It's a metallic orb,
Floating.
like kind of
Okay.
reflective.
So I'm a willing creature, and I'm going to touch myself
Okay.
and cast spider climb on
Of
myself.
course you would.
Okay.
It's okay if he's willing.
That's true.
He's consent.
9 plus 8.
Ew.
Sure.
I think that works.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk over to one of those enclaves
Okay.
because I'm assuming it's a sphere and it's pretty high up, so you can't just like get there.
No,
No,
it's
no. The floor is flat.
Yeah.
It's just polished to the point.
And then the
dome
top
roof
of it
makes
is
look
dome.
Oh, so I didn't even need to cast Spider Climb
No.
myself to get an enclave. So can we pretend I didn't use a spell slot because I misunderstood it as a spear room?
I botched, so yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna walk up to one of those enclaves and get in there and try and take some treasure.
Okay. Yeah, so you just start grabbing treasure.
Because I'm hoping there's like a really cool weapon in one of those.
But none of this treasure is metal, huh?
Well, if they're gold,
So we're gonna say that
then,
this is the first
there's
alcove.
no, there's no
Okay.
iron in them, so they're not magnetic.
Yeah, but all my metal and armor is made out of aluminum, so why did I get stuck to the sphere?
I'm just really hoping there's a
your
really
Aluminum
good
weapons
weapon.
stainless
made
steel.
of something
I'm
like
gonna
iron or
proceed it.
steel.
Yeah, all my weapons
But
were
if it's
stainless
gold
steel,
or-
so they
We're
shouldn't have
going-
been stuck to it.
We're going against the book for this one.
17 is what I see. Are you
Uh,
checking me out?
Looked like it.
The crazy guy on me.
Yeah, it's the Mad Hatter.
He's freaking me out, dude.
It's an Alice in Wonderland shirt.
He's kind of freaking me out, dude. It's not the Mad Hatter I know.
You-
Not my Mad
you-
Hatter.
Do you think he wouldn't have known Alice in Wonderland?
No, I know he knew it, but I was just being a smartass.
My Mad Hatter's John Depp.
It's a terrible Mad Hatter to look up to. Yes!
93. Pretty good.
That's my perception. Dane is such a mysterious DM.
Poker face.
Well,
So-
play that
Yeah.
again. What did you just play?
Poker face. Poker face.
Just do the top three and then go back up. No, sorry, lowest three.
sorry, there's a lot of stuff going on right now, so I'm
Sounds really cool.
trying to. I have to look a lot of stuff up.
Reminds me of the intro to a Deep Puddle Dynamics song.
All right, well, I'll be back.
Bye.
Okay. So, so in this
That was the Maraca solo.
in this alcove, there's not only is there like a bunch of gold, silver, copper, random coins and stuff strewn about, as well as other treasury-looking
Silver's
stuff.
not magnetic either, huh?
I
It's
mean,
not.
they're in the alcoves.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Fucking magic.
Yep. Yeah, so you see a fancy looking sword laying there. What?
Why?
Just
Who?
Reddit, not Reddit. WTF. All right, so fancy looking sword.
Yeah, it looks like a short sword, but it looks pretty fancy.
Ooh, what does it look like? Is it like a scimitar? Hopefully.
It looks similar to a sword that that one of your previous friends that died earlier had.
Ooh.
But it's shaped like a scimitar, right?
It's a short sword.
Damn it. Okay, cool. I would still like to take a look at it though.
Okay.
So I grab it.
Kind of feels warm. Yeah,
Okay.
warm to the touch.
Ooh, it feels warm to the touch.
Yeah.
Can
And
I?
on the side, you see some words inscribed on it.
Oh no! What does it say?
Let's find out. Hang on. Oh, I don't even know what I'm looking up right now.
Are you sure it's not like a warhammer, a hand axe, a quarterstaff, a mace, a light hammer, javelin, scimitar, sickle, battle axe, club, or dagger? But it's a short sword out of all of that?
Do you want Do you want something else?
Yeah, because I'm not
Okay,
proficient.
hang on.
But it's okay. It's what I found.
No, hang on. We'll figure something else out.
Bend it into a sickle.
I guess I could just bend it into a sickle, or I could bend it down into a hammer.
True. We can break it until it's a hammer.
No.
Or I guess I could break it until it's a dagger.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Or we could break the tip off and put it on a stick.
Yeah, I could just tape it to my Yicula.
Tape it.
Because then it would
Just
be
use some scotch tape.
Yeah, exactly. A Scotch
tape.
tape Yicula sword to my.
Gotta use duct tape.
I just take it's compatible with this brand of Yicula. You just press the button on the side and the tip pops out, and then you press the button on the side of the sword and the tip pops out of that, and you can just you just grab it with your bare hand.
Female end, and you just
Yeah, you just grab it with your bare hand and you shove it in until it clicks.
Wow, that's fucking cool. That's sweet.
Yeah, they're just replaceable tips for swords and spears and such.
Wow. A whole
But-
short sword, replaceable tip.
What if you just tape the handle to the head of a hammer? Then are you proficient in hammer sword?
Oh, this is pretty badass. Okay, cool. So wait, what weapons do you want?
I would prefer something along the lines of a battle axe, a war hammer, a mace, a light hammer, a hand axe, a sling, a club.
Any types of swords?
I'm not proficient in swords. It's the only
Damn
thing
it.
I'm not proficient in.
Just bludgeoning.
A sickle, like a sword.
All right, I'm just gonna modify this then.
Okay.
So you find an object that looks like the hilt, like the handle or whatever, of a longsword.
A what?
It looks like a longsword,
Oh,
like
cool.
the hilt of it. Like it doesn't have a blade though.
Oh, weird.
So
So I just find this part of it.
yeah, just the handle.
Just this part?
Yep, just that part.
Okay.
So are you gonna pick it up?
Fuck yeah.
Okay. You
I
pick
like
it up
hilts.
and you see a bit of bright light extend from the hilt upwards, and when it reaches the top, it turns into a hammerhead.
Oh shit.
So
That was magic.
it's like kind of like a lightsaber, pretty much, but a hammer on the end.
Hammer lightsaber?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hammer saber.
Yep.
I go like that.
Kind of hums a little bit when you hold it as well.
Oh man. I have to make sound effects now.
Hammer.
Do you want to show me
Hammer.
English so I can
Hammer
type up the
time.
weapon?
Yeah,
in
what's a
this?
hammer say?
Hammer time.
Hammer gram.
Hammer time. Hammer gram.
Hammer.
Time.
Hammer gram.
Hammer gram. Get hammered. Get hammered.
Yeah, so it's down here at the bottom. It's Sunblade, and then it goes on to the next page.
Cool.
Like all the stats are on the next page, but that tells you about it.
Sunblade.
So
You're nailed.
that's what Hoppy Mouthfeel found.
Guys, I'm thinking about myself, not you.
Up next is going to be Alejandro.
Okay, so I'm naked,
Yep,
under the sphere, holding onto the rope
yep.
attached to my sword that's stuck to the sphere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Roll a DC 10 dexterity saving throw.
I already did, and it was a 9. Oh,
I know.
okay.
I'm having you roll more.
3.
3.
Yeah.
All right. The floor is so thick that you're having trouble, or slow. It's not so thick, so slick that you're having trouble standing on it, and you lose your balance and fall over.
Fun.
So a naked dude just fell over on the floor.
Butt
Now I'm
cheeks
naked
just
on the
slapped
spot.
against the
Yep.
against this shiny cold
Yeah.
marble.
Is it still my turn, or is
Yeah.
that
It's
my
still,
turn?
still your turn.
Okay.
That just happens before you do anything.
Can I?
Dios mío, my buns.
Can I? So looking around, do I see Hoppy over there in the alcove holding?
Yeah.
Fucking okay.
So he's still kind of over near the door that you guys came in, but about in one of the alcoves, about 20.
Can I
or
go to
10,
the nearest
15 feet away.
alcove to me?
Sure, yeah.
I try to make it over there.
Does it sound like squeaky basketball shoes every time he walks with his bare feet on
Yeah,
the shiny floor?
kind of squeaks a little bit.
And slaps just like
Yeah.
just like squeak, 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 squeak.
Yeah, I can't.
It's more just like
Slap the floor over there. Yeah,
yeah, just like that.
kind of like that. Yep. You're gonna look for treasure and stuff too.
You know, are there any clothes anywhere?
Let's find out.
Just grab a piece of treasure and hold it in front of my dong.
Oh yeah, there's like big, like the cliche treasure and stuff that they usually find in like Disney movies. There's like the big, fancy looking trays. Like
Okay, I'll
serving
pick up
trays
a
and
big
stuff.
tray and hold it in front of me.
Okay.
And do I see anything else cool? Anything else that looks cool in there?
What kind of cool do you want? Like a weapon or a something?
You know,
Just anything that looks cool?
anything that looks cool.
All right, let's look and see.
Yeah. Any random cool shit.
Yeah, I'm just going to completely modify this room from the way that it is in the book because we weren't playing with what with the
All the orbs
eyes
and
and
shit.
stuff to get into it.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to modify it because there's supposed to be other stuff that happens in here, but we're going to just make it a fun room. So
Well, I'm still stuck to the bowl.
I mean, fun aside from that,
Okay.
that there's the big magnetic orb in the center.
But it doesn't affect all the alcove rooms.
Nope, those are outside of its effect.
Whoa.
Let's see. What do we have in here that is fancy that Mr. Alejandro might enjoy? Ooh, that looks cool. Let's look it up. Page.
Ooh, that looks cool.
I'm just going to give you guys a bunch of really cool shit in this room.
I like these kind of rooms.
Ooh, that actually looks fucking
And I get to
badass.
Keep playing this.
You see
Oops.
a cloak. Like a big hooded cloak in the pile of treasure. That it's kind of black.
Oh, I was trying to get a black cloak,
You already have a black sheet.
but it's stuck.
But like,
giant.
and when you hold it up, it kind of looks like the edges of it, kind of comes down and like kind of looks like that on the bottom.
Okay.
So almost like
Vampire cloak?
like bat wings, vampire cloak kind of thing.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what you find.
I'm gonna throw it on.
All right, and like on the inside of the hood, you see like a little embroidery on it that says "I am Batman."
I am Batman.
When you say that, so when you just said that, and so when you say it, the cloak turns into a pair of bat wings
Holy
on your
shit.
back,
That's so fucking cool.
Now,
and you have control over them.
Alejandro is now the goddamn Batman.
Yep.
I am the Batman. And
So,
we will do the ultimate dance
So here, if
with
you want
death.
to read what it says down there under "Wings of Flying," down at the bottom,
You are the man. Bat.
page 214.
Hey, I have those boots down there.
That's the
Yeah, the winged boots.
yeah. So that's the information for what that object is.
No, boots of levitation. No.
So when you hold your arms out, it literally like when you don't have it activated, they look kind of like bat wings hanging under your arms. But when you say "I am Batman," it just morphs into actual bat wings sticking out of your back.
Fucking shit. That's awesome.
You are the man bat.
I am
Yeah.
the man bat.
So the only thing it doesn't tell me.
I think
is
that's what it says. Or it doesn't say that your arms
statistics.
sort of turn into wings.
While wearing this, you can use an action to speak its command word. This turns the cloak into a pair of bat wings on your back. for 1 hour
53.
or until you repeat the command word as an action.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that your arms stay normal and then they just turn
Damn
into
it, it's
wings on
only
your back.
1d8.
Sweet. Fuck yeah.
What?
But
It's only
proficient-
1d8.
The proficiency.
I
Flying
know, but
speed of
it's weaker
60?
than my Icula.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah.
It's weaker than the weapon I have now.
What your new weapon is?
Yeah.
Let's add something to it then. Give
It's
it.
a 1d8. That's what it is.
Wait, what's your full damage though?
Uh,
Like 1d8 plus what?
nothing.
Should be 6 or whatever your normal one
Yeah.
is.
It should whatever your because it's a melee weapon, it should be your
+3.
proficiency plus your strength, I think.
Oh, +6, yeah. Because that's what my mace is.
But then because it's also kind of a magical thing,
Hold up. It says secondary damage. It was a 1d10. So it does 1d8 damage, and then if I hit, it does secondary damage of 1d10. So never mind, it's way stronger.
okay. But we're still gonna add
And plus 6.
as well. Yeah, you get the +6 from your normal proficiency plus melee strength modifier. But then we're also going to do, so it'll be +6 and then +2. So you'll just get an extra 2 points of damage as well. Because you guys are.
Laser phaser damage.
Yeah. Just an extra 2 points damage. Why not? Yeah, so Alejandro just found this fancy cloak. A flying thing. Now we're going to go on to Ashley.
I'm stuck to the bowl. I guess I'm going to throw the cloak back over it
Okay.
and glide on down.
So you throw the cloak over it, and everything metal that was stuck to it just falls off of it.
Falls off. Okay, so it's all under it again.
And so, Ken, you were still attached to it. So I'm going to have you roll a DC 10 dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
I probably can't hold all of him because.
And that would be an 18.
All right, when you hit the ground, you are able to stand normally.
Ooh,
So you don't slip and fall.
Lands like a cat.
nice.
All right, I'm still floating around in my boots.
Yep.
Like a cat.
I'm gonna go into one of those alcoves. I'm gonna crawl to the back of it, and I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave,
Really?
and I'm gonna rocket all of the treasure inside of it out of the thing, and then I'm gonna go pull that cloak off again and see if it all gets sucked up to that sphere.
No, don't do that.
What
Fine.
are you actually going
I
to do?
already know that that'll work. I guess since what we're doing now is treasure, I'm gonna go hunt for treasure.
Okay. So you're going to go into one of the alcoves?
Yeah.
What kind
I'm
of
not
treasure?
Looking for shiny stuff though.
What kind of treasure are you looking for?
I'm looking for scrolls
Ooh.
and paper and spells and songs to learn.
All right.
I guess my spells would come in sheet music.
Ooh, what is that? Let me look that up. Page 200. What? Is this the right thing? Page 200.
Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter
I've
jelly
never actually
with a
looked this up,
baseball
so
bat.
so I'm trying to figure out how this
Like that
works.
fucking maraca solo.
I do.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
You wanna make a sexy Spanish guitar peanut butter jelly song?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do.
I don't know this chord.
Like a B or something?
That's like a B.
B flat.
So, spell scroll bears the words of a single spell written in a mystical cipher. If the spell is on your class's spell list, you can use the action to read the scroll and cast its spell without having to provide any of the spell's components. Otherwise, the scroll is unintelligible. If the spell is on your class's spell list but of a higher level than you can normally cast, you must make an ability check using your spellcasting ability to determine whether you cast it successfully. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a failed check, the spell disappears from the scroll with no other effect. Once the spell is cast, the words on the scroll fade, and the scroll itself crumbles to dust. The level of the spell on the scroll determines the spell's saving throw, DC, and attack bonus, as well as the scroll's rarity, as shown in the spell scroll table. Okay, well, I have this set to nothing that you'd be able to use, because it would be too high. What level of spell slots do you have?
I think I can go to 3 now.
Okay.
Spells. Oh, second. Nope, just second level spells.
All right, well, this might still work then. Okay.
Oh, yeah, 3's a ways away.
What kind of a spell do you want?
Most of my spells are like explosion themed, like thunder and earth tremor and thunderclap or sleep. I don't know. Maybe something cool and useful. Maybe I can actually shoot some shit. Maybe just a solid attack.
Okay.
I don't really have any useful spells like that. Maybe I just need something to like.
Well, these are
destroy
these
things.
are just scrolls, so it's like a one-time use thing.
Oh, I'm looking.
So it doesn't
for-
actually like add anything to your.
I can't read it and put it into my spell book.
I don't think so. I mean, it doesn't say you can't.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, I can. It says a wizard spell on a spell scroll can be copied just as spells in spell books can be copied. When a spell is copied from a spell scroll, the copier must succeed on intelligence arcana check with DC equal to 10 plus the spell's level. If the check succeeds, the spell is successfully copied. Whether the check succeeds or fails, the spell scroll is destroyed. So yeah, we can do that. Let's see. You're gonna find 3 different ones because I don't know if these will appear on your class's list of available spells. But we're gonna find out and see.
That's fine. I think I can learn other spells. I just can't learn them naturally.
Yeah, well, we'll see what you get. First one is a spell scroll with the spell of water breathing on it.
That's fun.
So remember that. The next one is a arcane lock spell. I've never heard of that, and I have no idea what it does. Lock, Lock. And then the final one that you find is a scroll with the spell mirror image on it.
All right, water breathing, lock,
Arcane lock and mirror image.
and mirror image.
So I'm guessing mirror image is like decoy.
I was able to find the sun hammer or sun sword
Mm.
and just edit it and put it on.
Okay.
So it's actually, I'm just going to have to pay attention because it says it's +5, but it's actually +6. But it's 1d8 +5. And then when it hits, it's a 1d10 +5.
Okay.
So that's pretty hard. hardcore.
Yeah. Pretty badass for a lightsaber hammer.
Yeah.
Oh, it won't let me do those because I'm a bard.
No, so you can't do any of those?
No.
Let's look for different ones. So, first one is going to be...
Unless, is there a way to force that?
What are you doing?
Trying to add a spell, but force one out of my being a bard.
You just go into the equipment and search for it and then add it to your equipment.
Oh, the spell in my equipment.
Manage your equipment and then type in the spell name.
Because it says if the spell is on your class's spell list... Wait, no. So if the spell is on your class's... is... Yeah, if the spell's on your class's spell list, you can use an action to read the scroll and cast its spell without having to provide any of the spell's components. Otherwise, the scroll is unintelligible. So if it's not on your spell list, you won't be able to read it.
Oh, okay. Well, I couldn't read those then.
All right. How about blur?
Let's see. Add spells. Nope.
Gaseous form.
Nope.
Magic circle. I don't know if any of these are bard kind of spells.
Doesn't sound like it.
And unfortunately, I can't select any of that stuff. Do you want to look for anything else? I mean, I could see if there's like some really cool thing like Alejandro just got.
Clothes.
You want some clothings?
Yes. Apparently, I have
Let's see.
a couple spells that I haven't chose yet. I need to choose them.
What is that?
My phone buzzing. Oops. Yeah. I got some spells I can get.
Orange.
What?
I don't even like orange.
I'm gonna learn. I thought that said locate animals and pants. So I could find my pants. Ooh, that might be useful.
Oh, hang on. Page 176.
What's a restoration?
Ooh. So you actually find a
Do you know how much this is worth?
what?
The blade you just gave me?
No.
50,335 gold pieces.
Holy shit.
That's pretty cool.
You're rich, dude.
Yeah. I'm just giving you guys random magical
Yeah.
shit.
Go Scott.
Um
I just
so you find
in a minute.
You actually find an instrument
Nice.
laying there. It's I don't know how to pronounce this. Canith? Canaith.
Kenneth.
It's a mandolin. Canith mandolin. And so it's an instrument of the bards. It's a wondrous item.
A wondrous item?
Wondrous item. Your thing's a wondrous item as well.
That's what they're called? They're called wondrous items?
That's the like class or whatever of item it is.
Is that the highest?
I mean, there's like also rarity and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So an instrument of the bards is an exquisite example of its kind, superior to an ordinary instrument in every way. 7 types of these instruments exist, each named after a legendary bard college. The following table lists the spells common to all instruments, as well as the spells specific to each one and its rarity. A creature that attempts to play an instrument without being attuned, we don't use attunement. You can use an action to play the instrument and cast one of its spells. Once the instrument has been used to cast a spell, it can't be used to cast that spell again until the next dawn. The spells use your spellcasting ability and spell save DC. When you use the instrument to cast a spell that causes targets to become charmed or on a failed save, the targets have disadvantage on a saving throw. This effect applies whether you are using an instrument as source of the spell or as a spellcasting focus. And so this one, the spells that it has, is Cure Wounds at 3rd level, Dispel Magic, Protection from Energy, Lightning only.
You can cast Cure Wounds at what I can cast Cure Wounds at.
That's weird. I just Googled Knaeth mandolin. And then the second thing, or the only one on D&D Beyond that comes up is called Reed's Knaeth mandolin
What?
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
with my name.
Fate. It's fucking fate, dude.
What does that one do?
Cure wounds, dispel magic, and protection from lightning.
Okay, cool, yeah. Do you want that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got a fancy new bard instrument.
For some reason, I can't make it come up, though. Oh, well.
Huh. One of the other items is called a DOS loot.
A Das loot?
DASS or DOSS loot.
Huh.
DOS loot.
Oh,
loot
you
and-
like to play Das loot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
DOS loot, yeah. That one
Come,
gives
play
you.
us some of that Das loot for us.
That one spells have animal friendship, protection from energy, fire, and protection from poison. Yeah. All right, so that's what Mr. or Miss Ashley found. So Kendra, what do you want to do?
I think I'm gonna look for like a ranged weapon. I've got
Okay.
maybe
Ranged weapon.
like a longbow or some kind of crossbow.
Let me see what they have. I mean, I'd like to give you something fancy and magical.
Or maybe arrows or bolts.
I don't know. Let's see if there's some actual like bow or whatever that's fancy magical thing. I guess I could probably just look in the book.
Oh, man, this is bullshit.
Y'all are just getting like cool magical items and fancy
Fancy pants dancer man.
yeah.
I like it. It's pretty cool.
Just trying to give you guys some extra equipment that you'll be able to hit higher than your weight class.
Cool, so I can use that dispel magic.
Are there actual bearings in these?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say I figured there had
Protection
to be.
from lightning.
Scott, what did you get?
We're finding out right now.
Do you think these bearings ever fucking wear out?
Yeah.
Do you think so though?
Do you think anybody's put a fidget spinner and you in a clamp and
Yes.
then used a air hose?
We've watched it. We watched a video of people exploding one doing that.
Really?
It, yeah,
We
started
did it a
spinning
bit.
around. We did it with one of them, and it
didn't
sounded
explode.
fucking scary.
Yeah, it was really scary.
Like it just sounds terrifying. But we watched a video of people doing it, and it spun so fast.
What are
it
they
just
calling? Air
exploded.
hoses? What are they called?
Yeah,
Yeah.
air hose, air compressor.
Air compressor.
Oh, look at that. Fidget spinner spins and bites with air compressor.
That's exactly what it sounded like.
Holy shit.
Cool.
Like how he wasn't. Good lord. Actually looked like that one didn't even explode.
Oh, that's one of the things that goes around the weight.
Come on, kid.
Kid.
It's badass. Auto farts.
Does it work on the computer to where if you push refresh, it just refreshes the video and there's no ad? Oh, really? Does that on my phone all the time?
Yeah, it explodes every time. Did it in his
Did it
hand.
explode because it hit something else?
Okay. Um. Let's see. I'm like looking in two different places to try and find cool items.
Bummer.
Obama?
What's warding wind? I'm learning some new spells here. Learning some new songs over here. That's boring. I'm gonna learn locate object. This is a good one. And magic mouth. Nope.
Okay, we're gonna change that.
Nope. Nope. Oh, I can read people's thoughts.
No, you can't. What am I thinking?
Detect thoughts.
What am I thinking, huh?
Something dumb.
Fuck, how are you always right?
I
You
know.
do have detect thoughts.
Shatter. Does shatter hurt things? Nope. Oh wait, it just makes people deaf. Oh.
Will you hold that closer to me?
No, I like that. I'm gonna learn shatter. But I'm gonna
Alright,
call it
spin it.
shred.
What?
Skinny, spin it. Okay, ready? Spin it real fast.
Tell me when.
Go.
That wasn't very good.
Oh,
That
that's
wasn't very
dumb.
fast.
Never mind. I thought I had something cool, but it turns out that it's not that cool.
You're trying
I
to
don't
just
know.
get slow-mo?
Yeah, I don't know what I expected. Slow.
I look so excited about it.
Okay, you can spin it better in your hand.
What kind of Scott? What kind of bow do you want?
Surprise me.
Like longbow or short bow or anything? Whatever you want.
Longbow.
Okay.
It's actually really funny. 'Cause it looks like
Page 213. Oh wait, I went the wrong direction.
Oh, yeah. Totally. It's just like, yep. That's fucking sweet. Just like,
this one. Super slow mo.
whoa. That's crazy that it does it without even filming it.
Yeah.
How does that fucking work?
I matched the frame rate.
That's fucking crazy.
Frame rate match. Ready? There we go. Nope. There we go.
Yep.
I mean, that's not cool enough,
fucking
though.
Sweet, dude.
Like, I'm finding longbows and stuff, but they aren't
fucking dope.
They aren't that cool.
You want to see that? You want to see what we're doing? Here, hold this. Fidget spinner thing. Ready? Just, you
What
don't have
about
to tap it.
crossbows?
Wait, I can match the frame rate.
Let me just do a search and see.
Magic, dude. You're fucking magic Chan. Fucking wizard, dude.
Magic Jan.
I like it.
Yeah. Oh,
All right.
it almost landed on my
Ashley
nuts.
learned a new song. It's
Happy birthday.
no, it's
I wonder what this one.
London Bridges.
no. She learned locate object, so she can describe or name an object that is familiar to me, and I can sense a direction to the object's location, even
Hey,
if it's
Dane.
in motion.
Yeah.
So the spell
If
can
you
locate
can't
a
find any
specific
good
object
crossbows or
as long as I've seen it before.
longbows,
That's cool.
within 30 feet. At least
I'm
once.
proficient in all kinds of
thought you had-
weapons.
Okay, I might be able
Or I
to.
can locate a specific object
I might be able to find
of
something
a certain
cool.
kind, such as apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon.
What did you do?
Just cramped up so bad.
Your wrist? Maybe you haven't had enough water today.
This
I think
is
that's it.
That's how I get when I.
while you're
kinda
looking for
start to get
Scott's thing.
hydrated. Get crampy.
This is the song she learned for locate object. Goes
Don't dare stop.
every night in my dreams. I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you. Go on. Far across the distance, then spaces between us. Have you've come to show you? Go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Yeah,
Once
oh yeah.
more, you open the door, and in my heart does
and my
go
heart
on.
will go.
What are the lyrics right there?
It goes once
More
more.
you open the door.
Open the door, and you're here in
Oh,
my
you're
heart.
here in my heart.
And my
All right,
heart
Scott, I'm
will
sending
go
you
on
a
and
link
on.
to the item that you find.
Fucking Celine Dion.
Okay.
Best song ever made. Hands down.
Just because I've always wanted to use that
Love
in
can
D&D.
touch us.
It's a ranged weapon. Why not?
Nice.
What is it? A spear?
All right.
It's the arrow of Yondu.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the coolest weapon
Yep.
ever.
A bronze arrow that has a simple angular design, though it has shapes on one end vaguely reminiscent of fletching. It is not notched, and therefore cannot be fired from a bow. You can use a bonus action to toss the magic arrow into the air and speak the command word. When you do, the arrow begins to hover. While the arrow hovers, you can use an action to cause it to fly up to 80 feet without moving more than 40 feet away from you and make up to 4 ranged attacks. The arrow can move through hostile creatures' spaces and can make these attacks only on creatures that share a space with it. The arrow uses your ranged attack roll. On a hit, its attacks deal piercing damage equal to 1d8 plus your dexterity modifier. The arrow ceases to hover if you grasp it or move more than 40 feet away from it.
Nice.
So yeah, literally, it's literally the same arrow that Yondu has.
Wherever you are, your arrow will kill
Alright.
all the
And I
people
will
you
custom item.
need.
And custom item.
Yondu.
Or
Just because
young
all the
gifted
all the stuff in the
you
book that I was finding
his
wasn't really that
arrow.
cool. So
Yeah, that's why you gotta make it up as we go.
yeah, I just went to the D&D wiki.
Straight up one of the coolest fucking weapons you could have
It's a homebrew weapon, definitely. But
A what?
homebrew.
Yeah.
So it's not official, but we play with homebrew rules anyway.
You think I could use prestidigitation to make a mask?
Do you want a mask? There's probably fancy masks and stuff.
Well, if I can use
Sounds cool.
prestidigitation just to make masks, then it's a cantrip. I can pretty much become anything.
Hold on, gotta fart.
I could be a faceless man.
Yeah.
Oh.
I could be anyone.
Just cut people's faces off and
Why don't I need to? I got prestidigitation. I can just be like,
go
I
around
look like someone else.
poisoning actors.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Eh.
I heard your echo and Scott's thing.
Kind of cool.
Cool. I like it. All right, everybody. How do we leave this room? Is there a different door to go out?
No.
We just go out the same door.
Can I go pick up
Yeah.
all the rest of my stuff?
Yeah.
It's just on the floor.
Yep.
'Cause I'm just wearing a bat cloak. I'm just naked up inside a Batman cloak right
Yeah.
now.
All right.
Cool. I'm gonna pick up the rest of my stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my stuff on. Actually, I'm gonna drag all my shit out the front door and throw it out there,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna wait for everyone else to leave because I
Okay.
got some shit to do.
All right.
Are you gonna thunder wave the alcoves?
Yes. Yeah. Is everyone leaving? Everyone's done doing their stuff in here.
Yep, I'm already
Yes.
walking
Yep.
down the hallway.
Done. Done and done.
I'm gonna go use the rest of my spell slots, and
I'm gonna watch him
Thunderwave-
from the door. Can I do that?
Sure.
I'll be right
Thunderwave
back.
all the alcoves.
Okay.
Just blasting some thunder waves in there, rocketing everything out.
Okay. Those are
and-
cantrips, right?
No, I'm just using all my slots,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna hover up. I'm gonna grab my cloak,
Okay.
my black silk cloak,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna hover boot on out of there real fast
Okay.
and do some sick like dodging stuff, like when you're flying a spaceship through like an exploding spaceship debris.
Mm-hmm.
Just like shit's flying at me, gold pots and masks and other cool stuff.
Yep.
Just zipping out. It's
Roll
real cool.
roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, not dope acrobatics.
Okay, yeah, roll acrobatics then.
I got all of it. 17 plus 6.
All right, yeah, you're dodging pieces of treasure that are flying by.
Doing barrel rolls, just like maybe I grab a piece on the way out. What do I grab?
Are you gonna?
Something small that I know is not going to pull me back to the sphere.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, some of the stuff isn't metal. Like some of the treasure and stuff isn't metal. It's just like all the metal stuff that's getting pulled towards it.
Like my cloak.
While I'm flying, I'm gonna play my new song.
Okay.
All right, I'm
Because
back.
the spell can
Welcome
locate a
back.
specific object known to you as long as you've seen it, or alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a certain kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon. I'm gonna find the sickest brooch thing. What are those called?
Brooch?
Yeah, brooch.
Those are usually going to be made of metal.
Yeah, because it's also flying. It's flying.
Yeah, but if you grab it, it's going to pull you back towards the.
Well, it's not small enough to where it won't. That's what I was saying. Like a ring. Would I be able to pull a ring out of there?
I mean, I got to see what it says about that.
'Cause it's
Are
small.
you
Is this-
imagining you're just like Harry Potter flying through that one room where there's all the keys chasing him, and somehow you're able to grab the one key that you need, and
Well, yeah, because I use magic to find it. Locate object.
So
I
each
played-
creature in the room wearing metal armor,
you can do that without taking the thing
and
off
metal
the sphere.
weapons.
But that thing is what I need the brooch for. Because that's my new cloak.
Oh,
It's a black silk. Real nice black silk cloak, dude.
Any metal weapon or object that isn't secured or being held. Wait, what? Any creature stuck to the sphere is restrained until magnetic field deactivates.
Gold's not magnetic. Yeah, so we're good. I'm gonna find the gold.
Well, it's a metal,
Oh, okay.
and it says it's a magic thing. So, yeah, I'll say if it's small enough, you'll be able to get away from it. But I mean, the larger things like pieces of armor or large weapons and stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for just a nice, cool brooch.
You want a brooch? Okay, let's see what we got.
I'm
I
using
know I
lo-
saw a
I'm
brooch show up
using
on this
locate object to
random
find the
generator.
coolest one on my way out. Near, far, wherever you are, I'll be there, finding brooches in the air.
what are the chords for that?
It's B flat A. No wait, B flat D G A. No, A G.
Yeah, that sounds right. AG. Or maybe no.
Where was that?
For the most of it, it's just D A G A, and then near, far. Maybe it's. Oh, I could just look again. Yeah, for everything it's just D A G D A until it goes near, and
don't
it's
look at the
B
wrong book.
minor A G A, B minor A G A.
Maybe it's just the way you're strumming. It just sounds so close to Adventure Time.
Yeah.
I know it's
That's the strum
GDC, but
All right,
Don't sound bad.
I found it. So as you're flying through all this treasure that's flying past you, you see a cool looking brooch flying right towards you. You reach out and grab it, and yeah, it's the brooch of shielding. While wearing this brooch, you have resistance to force damage. You also you also have immunity to damage from the magic missile spell.
what? That's sweet.
Yep.
I don't think anyone's ever used that against us. Though.
Ooh, there's also a broom of flying.
Broom of flying.
Yep.
Which time?
It's a broom of flying, wondrous item, uncommon. This wooden broom, which weighs 3 pounds, functions as a mundane broom until you stand astride it and speak its command word.
I wanted to be a witch. If I wasn't gonna be Ashley, I was just gonna be like a classic Halloween witch.
Yeah, just like an old hag.
Yeah. That would have been perfect for that.
The one from Wizard of Oz.
Pretty much. Wicked Witch.
Of the East. Or the
Yeah.
West. Whichever one didn't get crushed by a house.
Yeah, so add brooch of shielding. That's what you find.
Sick.
All right.
As soon as I fly out of the door and you see just a shit ton of shit just engulf that sphere. I
Yeah, it's
throw-
now basically like a sphere of treasure.
Throw the blanket, the big black silk thing over my shoulders and over my head, and then snap brooch on, and I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" Now I look spooky.
Nice.
We look kind of culty
How
now.
big is this cloak? Because I imagine.
It was a huge sheet.
Yeah, I imagine it's like dragging on the ground.
Yeah,
like 10 feet
it's-
behind him.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Her.
It's
Her,
literally it's like
sorry.
it's just like a gigantic like drape.
But like really
Pretty
nice
much.
silk.
Just huge
Shiny.
black silk drapes.
Yes.
We're gonna say it's like 20 feet by 20 feet,
Which
pretty
is
much.
perfect because my boots levitate 20 feet. I look like I'm 20 feet tall now.
Yeah.
I'm
All
the
right.
Scariest bitch around.
So that was the fancy treasure room that wasn't supposed to be a treasure room like that, but I made it a treasure room because fuck it, why not?
This is how you do
We
it.
did it.
Yeah. So you guys head back down the hallway,
Now we're going to the demon room.
back into the room with the golem, the statues and the clay golem that you killed,
And then back north to the demon room.
and then you go into the demon room.
And I float to the middle of it and see what's up.
So inside this demon room, it is. I'm gonna read what it says again. The room is shaped like a drum or cylinder lying on its side, with its south end tapering towards a small stone door. That's where you guys came in. Carvings of demons decorate the stonework with flickering flames in all their eyes. Yeah.
Flickering flames. In every demon's eyes?
Yep.
Spooky.
Do these demons have mouths?
Yeah, but it's not like you can put anything in the mouths or anything like that.
You really got to preface it with that nowadays, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's been so many other, like, skulls and faces on the walls in this dungeon that,
Their mouths have something to do.
yeah, you either crawl through it or look through
Very
it. Or,
oral dungeon. Very oral. Orientated.
yep.
Oriented. Whatever. Oreos. Oral Oreos.
Yeah. So you go further in there, and near the back of the cylinder, you can see an area in the top that looks like it goes up into another darker, like darker room or tunnel area of the dungeon. So so out of like Dungeon Master's note, this is actually like the way that you guys came into this room is actually the exit. So you're kind of going backwards through this area.
Oh, shit.
So I don't know how this would actually work though, because there's like certain things that are supposed to happen, but since you're going backwards,
How weird does this look?
I don't know how this would actually work.
So we need to turn
A little
around.
bit.
We should call ourselves the Sequence Breakers.
We see an
Yeah.
exit sign above it, and we're like, oh, we don't need to exit yet.
Yeah.
Let's turn around and go back.
What the fuck?
I cannot. It looks better when I don't laugh.
Yeah.
Now I'm laughing about it.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Okay, here we go.
So,
He's not looking at you.
what are we gonna do? Are we gonna see if we can go up, or
Yeah, if you guys want, you can still.
Leave alone.
I'll let you go backwards through this. It's just not gonna have.
Totally wax those up into some badass little curls.
It's just not gonna be the same.
Jesus Christ! Look how long those are.
Yeah, it's hardcore.
You could totally wax those up. The little curlies.
I guess I'm gonna walk back until we see a hallway we haven't been down yet.
I'm gonna go up.
Up?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'll go up with you. I click my boots together, and me and my 20-foot cloak fly up
All right.
until I guess I go up 20 feet, and then I have to start pulling myself up.
Yeah. So you guys go into. Oh, okay. That's where that is. All right. Never mind. You guys go into a corridor up above. Up above the demon cylinder room. And it's you're in a corridor. That seems like it ends where this hole is that goes down in the room, but it goes off to the west, or no, off to the east. Sorry. But the walls of this narrow tunnel slope inward as they approach the 10-foot high ceiling. Patches of mold cling to the walls and floor. Am I reading the right one? Yeah, it is. Patches of mold cling to the walls and the floor in the eastern half of the hall. Cut into the floor at the west end of the corridor is a 3-foot wide, 4-foot long rectangular hole with bright light spilling out of it. So that's going back into the demon cylinder room. So this corridor you guys can follow off to the east if you want.
I think that's the way to go.
All right. Yep.
All right, we follow it off to the east real fast, like.
All right. So is everyone going?
Yep.
All right. So you guys walk down this way for a couple minutes. And then off to your left, you see one of those crawl spaces that you found earlier in that other room that leads up to the north.
Huh. Another crawl space. This is like one of the spinny ones that gets you caught when you get to the middle.
I mean, it's the same size as that crawl space corridor area.
I guess if that's the only way to go, or does it keep going? That's just out to the side.
Yeah, that's just on the north side. I mean, the corridor that you're in can go further to the east if you want.
Let's make note of that, because usually that didn't go anywhere important, unless we're looking for orbs, which we're not.
Okay. So you go further down this corridor, a few feet, and then you notice another crawl space leading to the south. But this one you can kind of see a little bit of light coming from the end.
There's so many crawl spaces. Light.
Like it looks like it just goes down about 10 feet and then opens up into a larger room.
I'll peek my head in. Will I fit through there? Yeah, I snug, but I fit through.
Yeah, it's really, really tight for you.
All right, I'm gonna keep my eyes out for anything that looks like you can press it and activate a trap.
Okay. So you crawl down here about 10 feet. You don't see anything that looks like it can be triggered or anything like that. But it opens up into the room with all the wooden platforms. I think you missed that session.
No, well, yeah, I think so, but I don't
No,
care
the
about
where
it.
we got from one end to the other, one side of that giant room to the other.
Yeah,
Wooden
so
platforms.
it's-
He was there for that, weren't you? Oh, you might not have been.
If I can find it.
Yeah, that was last week. That was the room we were in before
But you guys already
the
conquered
room
this
where
room.
you found the cat thing.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
this
Told you
room
it was
here.
Really gross like this.
Okay.
You're peeking out through a little corridor, little opening on the wall up here.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna leave that corridor, go back,
Okay.
and keep going down the hallway.
All right.
Guys, it's nothing. You already been here.
So you go back into the corridor. But you remember there was that other crawl space that led up north, a little further back down. If you want to go that way. Because otherwise there isn't anywhere else to go in this corridor. It kind of ends right where that crawl space goes off into the floating platform
Well, I
room.
guess we got to go through that other crawl space. Let's go see. I go
Yeah.
through it.
I'm
So-
going to.
You go back down there, start crawling through this crawl space. Kind of goes to the north and then curves east for a little ways. You go down that way, and then there's something there.
Uh-oh. What's the something?
Let me find it.
Is it a cake?
So ahead of you, the face of a snarling minotaur is etched into a sheet of iron that bisects the crawlway. Its eyes have been cut out, letting you see through the sheet. Beyond, you see the tunnel continues onward.
Oh, shit. Get it? Because there's a sheet.
Want to stick your fingers in the eye sockets?
Not really. I kind of just want to push it out of the way and keep going. Right?
Well, it's kind of blocking the corridor.
Oh, hey.
It's an iron sheet?
Yep.
There was that one guy. He had his eyes. He had those eyeballs.
So it's the face of a snarling minotaur etched into a sheet of iron.
Hey, get
so
them
it's like
eyeballs.
the corridor is continuing like that way, and then this thing's just like blocking
Yeah.
the corridor.
Put them
And so-
eyeballs in there, yeah?
Yeah,
Yes,
it
I
says
have.
that
I have 2 crystal eyeballs.
the eyes have been cut out, letting you see through the sheet, beyond which the tunnel continues onward.
Pop
I
'em
have
in.
a velvet purple and a dark blue eyeball.
Yeah, pop them in there.
Stick them in.
Going
Let's see
to
what
pop
happens.
them in here. Does anyone else think I should pop these in
Yes,
here?
pop them in there.
Should I put them into the eye
I'm
sockets?
going to take them from him and put them
Yes.
in the eyes.
No, I'm going to put them in. I'm going to do that
Okay.
myself.
You put them in, and they just kind of like fall out.
Aw,
One
man.
falls on the other side, the other one falls on this side.
Fuck.
I'm going to push on it until it
You
opens.
You're
idiots.
just gonna push straight.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, nothing
All
happens.
right, and I'm gonna help Ashley push.
Okay, I'll have you guys both roll strength checks.
Yes.
18.
That'd be 15.
All right, so you guys pushing on it. You notice that it kind of like almost like it's set in like tracks a little bit, to where it kind of like moves forward and back a little bit. But other than that, pushing on it doesn't give or anything.
But is there locks on the bottom that I can unlock so it rolls on the tracks?
You don't see any locks on the bottom.
Is it magical?
Do you have any way to check and see if it's magical?
You have dispel magic. Is a
I have
spell
dispel
magic.
magic, so I'm just going to dispel it, and if it's not magic, or if it is magic, it's not anymore.
Okay.
Actually, I haven't never done it, so let me look up dispel magic. Okay, I need to. Oh, any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. Is it 3rd or lower?
What?
Is it level 3 spell or lower? Whatever magic's on that Minotaur shield.
I can't tell you.
Okay. Well, if it is 3 or lower, it just stops when I play this song.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Nothing happens.
All right. If it's higher, then it needs to make a DC 10. For each spell of or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. If the DC equals 10 plus the spell's level, on a successful check, the spell ends. So I guess I need to roll with my spellcasting ability.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, it's not magical.
Oh, okay. Well, then everybody get out of the way.
Hey.
I'm gonna blow this thing up.
Do it.
All right.
Oh, actually, it's sheet metal, right?
I mean, if you want, you can examine it further and maybe figure out.
All right, I'll examine it.
Okay.
You know what? I think I'd like to examine it.
10.
Okay, everyone's gonna examine it.
I examined it with 10.
I'm not gonna examine it. I don't fucking care.
Bad examine. 10, no.
10.
What are we rolling for?
Examining.
Yeah.
Perception?
Roll a investigation check.
I like how that bounced off of the
Alright.
dice and flew out of the dice box.
That would be a 10 from me.
Disintegrated.
Okay.
That's a dice boost.
So you guys notice that. What?
What's he looking for?
My dice that just blew up. I don't care about it. I'm gonna buy a new set anyway.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna donate these too because these dice are pissing me off.
Okay.
Here, I'm retiring this dice set.
We're gonna need a bigger dice bowl.
Retired.
Yeah, so you guys notice that this barrier looks like it can move up into the ceiling.
Whoa. I'll pull it up.
Hey, Ashley, you want
Alright,
to try
roll.
to lift it?
Roll a DC 17 athletics check.
2 plus
Doesn't matter.
6.
All right, you're not able to push it up.
Bummer. Hey, it's too tight in here. I can't get my elbows under.
Okay, and I rolled an 18.
I squeeze them past. Just like,
Okay. Yeah, so you squeeze past Ashley.
which is impossible.
Yeah, which is almost impossible.
I turn in gelatinous substance of nothing.
And what'd you roll?
Me?
Yeah.
18.
All right. Yeah, you're able to push it up high enough, and you hear it kind of click. And it looks like it's stuck up there now,
Oh,
Okay.
damn, that was easy.
allowing you to pass through.
Easy peasy. We just had to ask nice.
Yep.
All right, let's keep slithering through here.
So you guys make your way back through here. You come out into another corridor that looks like one that you've been in before. Off to the west, it just kind of ends about 5 feet away. But then off to the east, it goes about 5 feet. And you notice that then to the north, it looks like it leads back into the big main open room. So I thought I actually drew this. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I guess I didn't. All right. Well, you guys notice that you're standing in this corridor down here. You came out from up here into this corridor, and you can go down this way to go back up into the big main room with the big open, like the balconies around it and stuff. Or you can go back this way into that room that had the water.
I think we need
Wave
to go
and
back
stuff.
to the main room.
I
So.
think we should rest
You're going to rest?
because it's almost 10 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, it is almost 10 o'clock.
All right.
Well, we're going to call it there, but you guys are back in the main room
I'll play a song for
on
everybody,
level 3.
so everybody gets an extra dice roll for their rest. It goes like this:
None of
health,
us took any damage.
healthy, health.
All right, I feel extra healthy. Do we get like
Me too.
like an immune system boost or something? Like-
Yep, you are not going to be able to get sick.
Oh wow!
Yep. Turns out it was just wheatgrass.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
And so we're going to call it there. We'll see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
All right.
Later.
Boy.